He just flipped it when he was in the box. See how he fucking did that?
I wanted to ask him about what he was saying about taking Alex's community down and protecting the women on the Blasters post.
Well, he'll just say that was a lie. But he just twisted that because he said he had the non-molestation order. Well, fuck, if you had it, then you can read in it where he's not allowed to go, where he can't be, the people he can't be around. But he said he had the non-molestation order and it was something about a fight with his neighbor. Well, then you have the non-molestation order, read it, and you'd know that that was not true. That's not the fucking truth. So yeah, that's it. And he flipped that. Like, what the fuck? And no one's sitting talking to Steph on the phone. I've seen the fucking proof. I've seen the fucking non-molestation order. I've heard the fucking voice notes. I've seen the fucking text messages. And no, he's right out fucking lying. And yeah, I'm going to stand by Steph. If it was the other way around, I'd stand by Alex. But fucking no, it's not. Fucking holy shit. You guys are a fucking mess. The way you twist shit and you make it sound like I'm on a witch hunt for Alex. No, I'm not. What the guy has done, honestly, is mental abuse, and he's bordering physical abuse. He is a fucking abusive individual. He is abusive. He's used abusive language in front of a child to the mother. And that's on a fucking recording, and he's not getting out of it. So you can sit there, twist, turn, fucking this shit, that shit, whatever you want. Do it. I don't care. When it comes out, it comes out. And then you can all sit there and twist it and turn it to fix your fucking narratives of what you want to do. I don't give a fuck about Alex Brigham, whether he breathes tomorrow, whether he fucking doesn't, whether he's on the app, whether he's not. I don't care. I don't like what he stands for. I never agreed with his crab paste and tears or half the shit that comes out of his fucking mouth. And he's been pulled up on it 100 fucking times. All right, then Tony comes out with this shit. Now you've got another one. But this one's got fucking court papers and she's got recordings and she's got fucking text messages and she's got screenshots and she's got videos that he's not going to get out of it. And if you feel that is not important to be brought to an app to protect other women, then you've got the fucking problem. Not anybody else, Corey. You've got the problem. And if what the blaster wrote there is fucking true, then you've got an even bigger fucking problem. But at the very end of it all, at least you can big her up for one thing, that she's not saying anything until it's done with. I'm fucking pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm fucking angry. Fucking angry. Anyways, sorry, go on.
The woman that lives with her mother, you know, and she has been to H and back on this app.
Yeah, but some of it, to be fair, I shouldn't have said. I do, you know, take accountability for that. Do you know what I mean? Some of it I shouldn't have said. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the victim either, because I'm not.
I don't think anyone on Drama Talk can make themselves out to be a victim, to be honest with you, because we all give it as good as we get it, you know what I mean? The only ones I do feel sorry for is the comment sections, because we're at hosts, you know, can kind of control the whole live. So if we dislike someone in our live, in the comments, they haven't got a platform to go live to defend themselves. When I know if I dislike someone in my live, I know my comment section is going to be 90% agree with what I say. It's like in here. If Angie said that she didn't like someone in her chat, 90% of the chat's going to turn as well. It's just the app.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Narcissist. How am I a narcissist when I'm telling you facts? This is what I mean. Honestly, there's loads of people on this live that don't even...
Can I ask you a question though, AB? What's kind of brought all of this on?
Just reflecting, and sometimes, you know, people reflect. I think, you know what, the app's got to the stage now where it's got a lot toxic, a lot of the conversations are toxic, a lot of things are mentioning things like cancer and all that. Even though you're saying you ain't committing crimes, at the end of the day, it's still subjects that shouldn't be really used as weapons and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of people that are affected by that. People go for it as well.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is he talking about?
This guy wants to be the morality police of that now. How anybody can fall for this? Oh my God.
I don't know.
If anybody falls for this spiel, they need a sectioning.
Let's be real. I like you 70% of the time, but you know recording does not show everything that goes on.
You spell goes wrong. It's a 4-letter word. You put ghost.
Oh my God, you know who that is? That's that FYP page that can't spell goes. What the fuck page was that? That's how they spell it.
Oh yeah, and they spell does wrong as well. Does. No recording does not show everything that goes on.
I guess you're gonna have to wait and see, aren't you? That's that fucking FYP page, I think. That just got blocked anyway. Sorry, go on.
I think that you all really need to protect yourselves, so mental health wise, and
Stop it,
you know,
Jimmy.
I just think the toxicity is ridiculous. Within drama talk, you all need to be careful.
Who's that?
Somebody's going to put someone over the edge. It's worrying.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
It is. Why don't you just put on the 80s and
Oh, that lady
the
died.
80s and everything will be okay?
Lady die. Actually, no, I didn't
I
take a
do agree with
screenshot.
that.
I didn't. No, Mystidious, I didn't. I can get it on my on your playback. There's a way of getting your messages. I'll have to try to get it that way. I didn't. Maybe somebody did.
Well, that account.
Yeah.
I'll find it now one sec.
If you find it, take a screenshot. I muted them so the fucking thing would be gone.
Yeah, they'll be on the list. Yeah, they're called Love Me, Hate Me, Don't Care.
She's so pathetic the way she talks. She's been every profession going. Why can nobody? It was password.get. There's a fucking FYP page that always spells does wrong and spells it that way. I wonder if it's that fucking page. I don't know how people can't spell.
That page there, that password page, had 10.7 thousand followers.
Yeah, I probably bought them. Yeah. Okay, sorry, go on.
That's a good point, Helen. For the neighbour to be involved, there's a problem. That wasn't a peaceful visit, obviously.
Exactly. Thank you. Who gave that? Thank you, Ben. But all those that come in the fucking chat, the fucking simps, man, you guys need your heads checked. You guys need your fucking heads checked. How you can stick up for someone, it's just, I don't know. It's just mind fuck, man. It's weird. Benj, thank you for the guitar. It's fucking crazy. If my spelling is wrong, it's my autocorrect. I fucking hate autocorrect. They are fucking embarrassing. And who was the one that came in here and said you're more angry than Steph? Is that what they said? Who the fuck was that again? I don't remember. I am very fucking angry. I don't stand for abusive fucking people. I don't stand for fucking men who think they can fucking manipulate and gaslight and abuse women. I don't stand for that at all. And then it makes me even more angry when children are involved in the middle of it and a child has to feel they need to protect their parent. Yeah, I'm very angry. So you can all shove it up your fucking ass and you guys can twist it any fucking way like Corey and fucking say whatever you want. To me, that is extremely abusive. Fucking obviously he is abusive. And there's other things I'm not going to say because I've been told not to. He is abusive. He is fucking abusive. He intimidates with possible abuse where he could fucking do something. And he did the same thing with Tony. He threw his phone at the TV or something where that's intimidation. That is intimidation. You're trying to intimidate with violence. So I'm sorry. Nah, fuck off. You can all fuck off. I don't give a shit. When I hear a woman fucking crying and fucking down and fucking just broken and then hearing there's a child involved, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell you nothing. She's going to come and tell you. And like I said, I will support her if she needs me to. And if she can't do it, then yeah, I'll stand there beside her and I'll help her. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Sorry, go on.
But it's never going to stop, unfortunately, Lady Di. I think we've got to the stage now where we've said this numerous times. There's people that have taken their lives, but it still continues. You know
Have
what I mean?
you seen what he's doing
Oh,
now?
now he's playing that. I told you.
Yeah.
Fucking told you.
This guy is so obvious that he's doing. He must think like he's some sort of. Well, I guess people fall for it. So
Yep. That's why he went running to Delusive. Anyways, go on.
he's so calculated and
So-
manipulative.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a tactical move for cash. How is this a
I
tactical?
don't think it's for cash. No, I don't.
How
not
can
for
this be a
cash.
tactical move for cash? It makes no. That makes.
It's not for cash. Well, I guess in the long run, but it's so he doesn't want people turning on him, and he wants to, like, even saying stuff like that. Then, oh, people are taking their lives over stuff, and I don't want to talk about all this stuff on the app and this and that.
Yeah.
What he's doing, he's very
Exactly.
manipulative.
Like I said, if she was still talking to Pearl, he wouldn't have set one toe in that box. Because Pearl would have gone flying in there and fucking, like I said, told him about himself. And Delusive's not dumb. She's not stupid. I don't think she's dumb. She'll play her game, I'm thinking, until all the shit comes out. Will she be as hard on him if they're tied? I don't know. We'll see. I guess it'll remain to be seen. But then she's controversial. She'll go on the fucking opposite side just to be controversial. So I don't know.
Like I said earlier, don't think you were here, but she loves to back a wrong gun. She hates women. She calls them victims and say they deserve it. And so I don't know.
No sense at all.
I don't know. What's his live saying, guys?
She does always
think
side
I'm
with
I'm
women.
just waiting for the punchline.
Ask them, right, to go over to look at my chat now. Go on.
I
Go
think
over, guys.
it's going to have to be a time thing, isn't it? It's going to have to be time. If he's deadly serious, then time will tell, won't it? If
The
that's
thing is, I threw up AIs, I made a little bit of joke of things. I've called you like a big head and all that stuff, right? But it's never been that serious and that deep, you know what I mean? In my eyes, it hasn't really been that deep because you said things about.
Didn't he put Delusive in the hospital or whatever? It's never been that deep to him.
Apparently.
It's never been that deep to him because he's been the one that's been doing the bullying.
About me. I've said things about you with other creators I've never gone that deep with, and they'll say things about me, but you got to understand, this is the app. Not every community is going to get on. Not everyone's going to get on, you know what I mean? 1 minute fucking you're at loggerheads with people like Corey, then you're friends again. It's just, we know what this app's like. It has swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. To be fair, listen, I am speaking to a lot of. Well, actually, I'm not. Am I? Speaking to, but I am speaking to the people that I didn't think I'd speak to. And it is. You fall out with that person. Next minute, you're friends with them. A week after. But I do see it as just an app. Do you know what I mean? And if you do mean that, then that's good because all I want is peace.
Smile said she's never going to forgive me, Ange.
I hope you're not trolling, A, because all I want is peace. I just don't want the toxicity.
Oh, no. If I was trolling, I would have already got to it. Well, no, I would have already got to the point.
Listen, I don't know. I mean, I think you'd look silly if you were because, like I said, all I want is peace. I don't want the toxicity, the back and forth. And who wants that at the end of the day? Because, as you know, AB, it's always been genuine, the beef we've had.
All it's going to do is cause shit. Mother folks, I understand
Thank you,
because
Deb.
I'm a crack record, but however, if I was going to
Thank
cause
you,
shit,
Deb.
I would have been trolling this box already, wouldn't I? Because I know how to get a reaction out of Angie like she does me. So at the end of the day, I could start her off
Deb,
on a
thank
bad
you.
rant,
Thank you,
wouldn't I?
T. Thank
So
you,
that's
Deb.
what I mean. You need to understand, but you still come to. Let me tell you now, Evangeline, I very, very rarely come to this woman now. Very, very.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Jimmy.
I can't.
I guess she can deal with it. She wants peace, then.
Did you hear what he just said?
Stop it.
I very rarely
Yeah.
come to this woman.
Yep.
Rare. Once in a blue moon, I don't come to her. That's why she doesn't get screen recordings. So you saying that? Whoa.
Thank you, Hannah.
Yeah. Like I said,
Oh, we hit a goal. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you so much for the flower.
We're back in
Thank you,
it.
Hannah.
you know, I think it's just
Oh,
you,
no,
you,
it's okay.
you know, I don't want any toxicity on it with anyone, to be fair, you know what I mean? I sometimes make friends with people
Always
that want
trolls.
Debs, thank you,
Only
Hannah.
you
Thank
was
you.
lying earlier. It's only
For
me.
Ricochet.
I was in Poe's chat
Sorry.
earlier lying about me again. So
I thought it was for you, sorry.
Oh.
Thank you, Debs.
I was saying stuff about Poe when I wasn't. Weird, man. This is what I mean. Sometimes the comment sections are really bad. They go
Lisa,
around saying,
thank you.
that is he for real? It's not your choice. You know what I mean? If Angie chooses to speak to people on this app, and you know, you can't say shit. I would never
Hannah,
trust him.
thank
You
you
don't
for
have
the
to trust
guitar.
him. It's not your platform.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Hannah.
I
Listen
don't
to how
want
he's
to
talking
continue
to you.
though, guys, between me and AB, the beef. I don't. You know,
Thank
I
you,
just
Hannah.
want
Thank you,
peace.
Tambo.
I
Hannah,
said
thank
many
you so
times
much.
to step back from the drama, but I'm always in the.
Hey, Hannah, stop. Thank you so much.
Sometimes you can't help it because you get the videos, you play them. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want the toxicity between me and you,
Thank you,
AB.
Hannah.
So I don't know if you're trolling or not. But I've said this for
Debs,
ages
thank
to
you.
you. I don't want the drama with you.
Hannah, thank you, guys. Thank you so
There's
much.
got to be a change somewhere. Like, you know, when like I said earlier on my live, you know, when
Thank you, Hannah.
everyone
Hannah,
jumped into
stop.
Fran's live
Thank
and
you so
everyone
much,
had,
but
you know,
stop,
that hashed
please.
it out, and it wasn't that toxic.
Thank
It
you,
wasn't that
Hannah.
bad. I think that's what people miss. You know, when people used to jump in boxes and have their arguments, hash out what they've got
Thank
to
you
hash
so
out.
much, Hannah.
and
Debs,
it's done.
thank you, guys.
But it seems now that everyone's firing up lives, and it's just weird. Like, the vibes are weird. It's not drama talk anymore. It's just gone back to it's like a serious talk. There's no fun on this app anymore.
Yeah, I do agree with that, and it does. Sometimes it gets to me. Sometimes, you know, it's draining, the drama,
But
the back and forth.
I need Angie's clout. Yeah, I need Angie's clout, 100%. Yeah.
I think it just gets draining, the back and forth. Do you know what I mean? It does. I mean, listen, nothing affects me when I come off the app. Don't get me wrong, but it does on here.
Is how cause it, and I've admitted that. I said that today on my live. If you've been listening to my live, so you should know what I've said. Do you know what I mean? I literally said today that I'm not a victim. I'm not being bullied, and to be fair, and even if everyone was going at me, I'd probably deserve it as well. I deserve it because I've made others feel shit. So if I feel like shit, isn't that karma?
Wow.
I'd class that as karma in life, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it will be good just to move on. Do you know what I mean? And not have the toxicity and all that beef and the back and forth, because nobody wants that at the end of the day.
No, I don't. Do you know what it is? I think it's just getting
But
a
what
little
about
bit simple.
Lynn's? Because you've said a few things to her.
She said exactly the same back to me, Ange. I swear to God, she has.
I can't recall any of that. She's actually in the box, I think, Lynn's. So I think it's only right that I let her back in.
As long as I don't get jumped on, I'll have the conversation. But as long as I don't get jumped on, I'm good.
He spoke on Lynn's disability. He spoke on a child. He contact the. Oh no, that was his mom. Contacted her baby's father.
That was Stacy, whatever her name is. Yeah.
And now they're all just going to accept all this just because he's gone there. Delusive Lynn's, you need to open your eyes and think, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this now?
Mm-hmm.
We just
Yeah, the only time I've went back at you, Alex, is when you went at me.
You might feel that way, but like I said, there's been certain comment sections like you'll say, "Oh, the pig's watching you," and I might have accidentally scrolled through. Like you might have been told that I'm watching when I'm not watching. That's the problem. That's sometimes the comment section. You might have been told that I'm watching when I ain't watching, and then you'll go the mushroom and the pig's watching and this and that, and then it escalates from there, and then I'll react saying, "Who are you calling a pig? You can't call anyone a pig," and then it goes from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've said the worst on you, Alex, because this is going back years and years ago. I was only sitting in Angie's box having an opinion when you started having beef with that. Then you started going for me, put me on Jeffrey Dahmer's face, saying that I was writing the peddlers and all that stuff when I wasn't. So it has escalated from there. And it was just over a year, probably about a year and a half ago. That was when Angie had beef with Pearl. And you were sitting in Pearl's box with Top Girl. And you said, I've been told by a reliable source that Lindsay doesn't have a kid. So that's when I'd said, it just was like, right, so you're mentioning my kid, I'll start mentioning yours.
I personally can't remember that. I'm not saying you're lying, but I personally can't remember me saying that you don't have custody of your kid. I can't remember that. But if I've said it, I've said it. but I can't personally remember it.
So I've always said in Angie's box, I was like, you've went really low with me, so I'll have every given opportunity to go low on you. So that's why I have went really low. But I just want Angie to have peace. Angie's on here 24/7, so if she wants to have peace with you, then hopefully she does have it.
The thing is, like I said, I think we both can agree it has been a little bit of tit for tat. It hasn't just been me saying things and then you've reacted. It's sometimes you've just jumped in the box randomly when Angie's talking about me. You know what I mean? Like, if Angie's mentioned me off a video or whatever, you've normally been first in the box to have your opinion. That's fine. You can do whatever you want, but it's never always me, if you know what I mean, so. No, you are gaslighting. How am I this is what I mean. How am I gaslighting when I know the situation myself?
I mean, listen, I don't know if you're trolling or taking the pee. Obviously, we're going to think that because you have in the past jumped in the box to troll. But however, if you are, if you are apologising and things, and I'm not saying that I'm the victim, guys, either. Then
hello, Karis. Can Karis jump up and show proof?
And then I'm not going to throw it in anyone's face.
I hold a hate love on you daily, apparently, and that's far from it.
Listen, if he's
Oh my God. Did you hear what he said then? I hold on.
No, I was reading the comments. Someone said, do you guys think Alex is just playing the game? What game? What's the game? I'm just wondering what the game is. What did he say? Sorry, Ricochet, what?
He just said, you think I hold hate live on you daily, but that's far from it, he said.
What game? What is he playing? What TikTok game? Where's the game? I don't understand what game. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Lisa Teresa Dublin?
Yeah, that's why he's gone to Delusive, because he wants the support of Delusive when it all...
Yeah, he wants the allies. He wants to have the boxes to jump into. That's why he went 100%. And I'm pretty sure from him reacting to her comments, they're not fucking buying his shit either. So she's saying that Steph brought it to the app and defending Alex Brigham. How is Steph defending Alex Brigham? Oh, sorry. She's saying that Steph brought it to the app. No, she didn't. When did she bring it to the app? When did she bring it to the app? He brought it to the app, not her. She didn't talk about it. When did she bring it to the app? When did she go live or go in someone's box and talk about him? How did she bring it to the app? I guess I'm not going to get an answer. He wants her to side with him because she usually goes against everyone else. Delusive is weird in a way because sometimes she wants to be controversial, so she'll go against the grain. And well, I guess we're going to see, right? We'll see. See what happens. But again, he's playing his game. He's throwing out his comments about unaliving and people that do this. And, he's fucking whatever, apologizing to Linz. And he's trying to situate himself and have some type of backup where he can go and be asked questions. And Delusive's inquisitive. She's going to ask stuff. And he'll say, no, this never happened and that. But you can't deny stuff that's on a screen recording, on a voice note, fucking where it's your voice. Yeah, okay, someone could make up a screenshot, whatever, but these aren't made up screenshots. But again, no one can say anything or show anything. He's going on the 30th. Let the 30th pass. When's June 30th anyway? I don't know. When is it? Monday, Tuesday? I don't know when fucking June 30th is. But once that date goes by, then we'll find out what happens, I guess. And we'll take it from there. And I think with him, Corey's like, oh, you're after. No, I'm not after him. I couldn't give a shit. I'd be feeling the same way of anyone that I heard this shit from. If anyone messaged me and told me this. And I think, yeah, it is something because he number one, again, Don't bring it to the app. You're going to raise eyebrows. Why were you arrested? Well, what did you do? Oh, nothing. He never explained it. He never said anything because he's not allowed to. So he's already gone and actually broken his conditions on that fucking agreement thing or that fucking non-molestation order because he's not allowed to talk about her on social media. He's not allowed to do anything, which he has done. And that's not just today, his story. That was fucking 2 days ago when he decided to hop in his live and fucking start chatting about her and saying personal things of circumstances that were bad. And he chose that he was just going to do that. So yeah, it's all on him. He's brought all of this on him because I'm pretty sure that if he wouldn't have come out and said anything at all, nobody would have fucking known a thing. And then if she wanted to bring it to the app, nobody would have known nothing. Would have all been like, oh, wow, what an app, whatever. We would have had our opinion at that point. But because he brought it to the app, and I guess she felt in some way like I think I would, again, she didn't contact every fucking creator or contact 20,000 people. She may have contacted maybe 4 people reaching out for help, for someone to speak to, someone to talk to. And let me tell you, she's an emotional mess. So she's reached out to people that she felt that she could get someone to talk to her, someone to say, look, this has happened. Or again, if you're on TikTok, you can't go to your family and say, oh, do you know fucking, Miss Red said, they're going to say, who the fuck is Miss Red? What are you talking? You're going to go to someone I'd go to my mods or whatever and say, oh my God, you know what so-and-so said today? Did you see what this one did? Because they're in the fucking TikTok world. Other people aren't. So she did the exact same thing. She reached out to people on TikTok that she felt comfortable. I don't know. I guess she's comfortable with MT. I don't know. That she felt she was comfortable with in trying to reach out to people, right? Who are you reaching out to? You can't go talk to people who aren't on TikTok. They don't know the situation. They don't know the people. They don't know what's going on. And this is not just TikTok. This is who this person actually is. And other people have to be aware of this individual. That's a fact. That is a fucking fact. So yeah, again. And it's not that I'm getting all fucking, oh my God. I'm very angry. Like I was angry before that someone had to go through that. I'm more angry now, having heard what I've heard in the last couple of hours. And just fucking, I'm fuming. I'm so fucking angry. And you know what? I wouldn't even sit in a fucking box with that freak. And to hear that there's a child involved and just, it's just no. And again, it's not her telling me her story with nothing backing it up. Everything's there. Everything is there. So again, no, no. So that's it. I think for me, it's just a hard hit. That's it. It's just like stuff you don't want to hear. It's stuff that will fucking enrage you. For me, that's what it does anyway. I just can't cope with that. I can't handle that. I can't be placid and fucking just sit back. Oh yeah, no, that's not who I am. Especially when it comes to shit like that. No, it's gonna piss me off to no end. And it's going to make me rage and get very, very fucking angry because there's no need for it. And again, I don't care how much you love someone. If someone tells you they don't want to be with you, then you fucking walk away from it. I mean, yeah, people don't break off that. Let's be honest. Sometimes you call them and say, oh, I miss you, whatever, and they'll hang up on you or whatever. I think everyone's been through something. We all have. It's just, yeah, it enrages me to know that there was a child involved who felt they had to protect their mom over that fucking bastard. No, I'm sorry. No. Anyways, like I said, I don't care what anyone thinks about what I have to say or how fucking mad I am. But yeah, I'm fucking mad. I'm fucking mad. And yeah, it's not something that you should keep quiet because this guy's going to get into another relationship with some other woman who could have children or whatever and do the exact same thing. So yeah, go on. Sorry.
Trolling is trolling. What can I do about it? It's just what it is then. But I appreciate it. If you're not, then yeah, I appreciate that.
I ain't trolling. I would have already, jumped in the box and said something now for you to go on a rant, wouldn't I?
Who wants the box? Who's sitting in the...
If this is going to give you peace and the decision's entirely up to you, and I hope you do get the peace, because it isn't helping your mental health at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't think it's helping anyone's mental.
Angie, Leanna sent you loads of flowers.
Yeah, I'm muted. And I was saying, Leanne, stop. That's more than enough. Thank you so much, Leanne. You don't have to send that many, really. Thank you so much, Leanne. Sorry, go on. Are you, Sarah, are you fighting with this Lisa Teresa person? Because I don't like the fighting trolling in my chat. We usually don't get any trolls, to be honest. This chat's pretty placid. It's pretty calm. Not abuse, it's love. Well, let me know if she's being bothersome, because... Thank you so much, Leanne. Sorry, go on, Ricochet, sorry.
Well, to be honest, it's raining. And listen, I shouldn't have said what you. And if you listen, even if you are
Thank
trolling,
you,
I shouldn't
Bailey's
have what I
mom.
said about you on my life. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I do apologise for that. And I did, and guys, I did apologise before that. And I don't know if you got the video of that, AB, but I did go live and I did apologise to you for that.
Bobby Mizzo said she has proof that he's trolling. No, what I stated in my live, I said, you know what? If you want a little bit of fun, let me get on with Angie and I'll get her to change his subject because it's triggering. That's all I said. That isn't me saying that I'm trolling. That's me basically saying that when she was talking about cancer and all this stuff, I said, you know what, if you want to, let's switch it up. Let's switch the conversation up. Let me get into a live and we'll have a little bit of a laugh. That was it. That ain't me trolling.
Yeah.
How's that trolling?
Yeah, well, listen, whether you are or not, I don't know. But I appreciate it. If you're not, then okay, I appreciate that you jumped up to say that. And I've always just wanted the peace with you, AB, do you know what I mean? And I do think that people need a laugh on here. I think there's no laugh on here anymore. It's just drama.
Linz, I'm coming for your job.
What did you say?
The top mud.
You are trolling, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying I want top mud now. I want to clean the rooms up on TikTok, so we need to, get rid of the mods. Definitely Smalls, because she's obsessed, right, mate? So I'll be top mod. I'll let all my community in there. The green arts. We'll change yours to green. That's what we should do.
What the hell are you trolling?
I'm not trolling. I ain't coming with no malice, have I? I haven't come in and argued with you. I ain't said
You
anything
haven't,
bad.
to be fair, you haven't. Listen,
I'm
like I said,
positive no, because the charges are on him.
I said, and I apologize.
So this one's saying, if Steph has a police case against AB, wouldn't that go against her getting in a box with her abuser? No, because the conditions are on him, not her. She has no conditions. He does, she doesn't. Sorry, Ricochet, go on.
For that. I have apologised before. I shouldn't have said what I said, regardless. Okay, and I'll put that out there now. If you are, you are. But all I want is peace, simple as. Do you know what I mean? And I do feel that people should have more of a laugh on it.
Why would she want to get in a box? Hold on a minute.
With these trolling.
She's asked for this not to be spoken about, right? So a couple of days ago, I'm going to repeat it again. He went live and started saying a whole bunch of shit about her and then outed something that was very hurtful and he shouldn't have said. So she didn't say anything. She didn't hop in any boxes or anything. I think she tried to go into Pearl's box and she said it was because she wanted to thank people that had reached out to her. And I think I know because I was in the box. When she went into Delusives today, she pretty much said she can't speak on it right now. She will speak and she didn't feel it was fair. And that basically she doesn't want anyone speaking on it. I don't think she used no one could speak on it. She just said that she'll say her piece when she's ready to do it. So obviously she can't say anything until he goes to this fucking hearing. And then she'll say her piece because right now he's just running with a whole bunch of shit. And that's it. So that's why I would do this. I don't know if I would have had the same self-control that she had because I probably would have lost my shit and got in a box and fucking told him about himself. I probably would have outed the whole fucking thing and ruined my case. So she had a lot of self-control, I think, so far in saying, well, look, I'll talk about it when I can. And I'll put my side of everything out there when I can with proof. And I think that's what she did. She didn't get in the box and say, oh, yeah, he's this. She didn't say anything derogatory to him. She didn't mention really much. All she said was she'll talk about it when she's ready to talk about it. Because you can only imagine what she's been through, right? And then him outing that thing on live, which I just think if it was me, that would have been very, very hurtful I don't know if I probably would have jumped and wanted to choke him type of thing, but I think she's been pretty strong so far in keeping her mouth shut. And yeah, she's contacted maybe 3-4 people that have like myself, MT, and I don't know who else, Fact Freak, I don't know. Apparently there's something on his page or something. Thank you for the gift. So obviously she's reached out for help. Again, you can only reach out to people on TikTok to help you because they're the only people who know what's going on. So that's what she's done, and I don't see anything wrong with that. She doesn't have a platform. She doesn't have mods that she's known for years. Like, I can go to fucking Biddy with anything because I've known her since day dot. Like, she's been with me since day one. That's like fucking whatever. But she doesn't have that, right? She doesn't have mods. She doesn't have a platform. She doesn't have anyone. She's got people probably that she chats to on TikTok that probably know. But I guess if she wanted to reach other people that have a platform that can help her in the future, or when she wants to, talk, that can be there for her. And I think that's why she contacted who she did. And again, her original contact with me was a year ago, and I didn't even know it was that long, to be honest, because I went to look at everything today. So she contacted me a year ago. So that I assume within that year they got back together. It wasn't steady conversation, but it was a year ago that she first reached out to me about stuff. And there was at one point that I didn't believe it was even, like, I didn't believe it was her. I didn't believe anything that this person was telling me. And I had mentioned it to Corey, and it's in those messages. And Corey said, oh, it was probably a troll account. And then I did go back and I said, how do I know you're really this person? And all this stuff about him is true. And then she sent a voice note. But yeah, she's been in contact with me for a year. It's been just a little over a year. So again, I think she reached out just to have people to speak to that would know what's going on. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I mean, sometimes you have to talk to people. Unfortunately, this app's fucked up. And again, no mods, no platform. If she's got people that she knows that she's close to on the app, reaching out to creators or streamers, whatever you want to call us, I don't think that she did anything wrong or was trying to go to people that hate them type thing. Because, yeah, she reached out to me a year ago, and I did talk to Brigham again. And it was within, fucking the last, I don't know, 6 months or so. I don't know. And then when she started revealing all the shit about him, I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. Like, no, I wouldn't fucking talk to him type of thing. And I just kept it amicable with him. I didn't out anything. I didn't go after him. So him saying, oh, you're always hinting. No, I didn't. I've had this stuff since day dot. And I've never said anything, and I still kept it amicable with him. I never fell out with him. I never said anything. So anyone saying, oh, you're just out to get him, I could have fucking outed shit and said, yeah, fuck Steph. I'm just going to out him. I hate this guy. I'm going to fucking out all these messages and these court order papers. I didn't. So you can't sit there and fucking say she's only out to get Brigham. I'm not, because I could have outed it, and I didn't. But it's just gotten to a point where the more stuff is coming out, the more stuff you're hearing, it's like you're enraged by it, because this guy is right out fucking lying. Right out lying. Bold-faced lying to everyone. So, and then, I'm not surprised at Corey at all. He looked at everyone today and lied as well and said that he didn't know a single thing, but he did, apparently. Again, if he wanted to keep it quiet off the app, then yeah, I would agree with that. But then he kind of twisted it. It didn't make sense. Yeah, whatever. And I'm assuming the Blasters got everything as well. No, the police case hasn't been going on for a year. She contacted me for it was in regards to him, but not with a police case, no. Because they've been together within that year. So no. I'm not letting anyone in the boxes. I don't know who you are. Sorry. It's their business. Stay out of it. No, Polly Pocket. If it was their business, then he shouldn't have brought it to the app. Because when you bring something to the app, Polly Pocket, it becomes everyone's business, doesn't it? Yeah? So you should go tell him that. Where did she go? Did she get blocked? Where did she go? Oh, you muted her. Good. Block her. I'm not being played as any pawn. I'm not a fucking idiot. Again, like I said, I'll stand with any woman. I don't give a shit, and I will fucking stand with someone who's gone through abuse. Now, whatever they've done, if she's contacted him, that's not for me to fucking care about at all. My concern is that he is abusive, that he is a narcissist, that he is a liar, and that he has fucking mentally abused that woman, and I can't say the rest. I really can't. I guess she'll tell you when she's ready to talk. But yeah, I think everyone should be made fucking, if I was fucking doing that shit, yeah, it should be all over the fucking app. If I went and abused some fucking man and did shit and fucking whatever, yeah, 100%. So that's it. I stand with Steph, and I don't give a shit if she called him fucking 5 days ago. I don't care. That's not the point. There is love trauma bonds, and just hearing him talk. She was my queen. I was her king. You know, he did that on purpose. That's a fucking script that he just read off of 100%. Sorry. I wouldn't buy that shit. I tell him to fuck off, but hey, it's just me. Go on. Sorry, Ricochet.
Yeah, some of the subjects, like, let people think what they want, and they can do whatever they want, right? But what makes me laugh is, right, the comment sections, right, they say that, oh, no, and they're going for people. I'm thinking to myself, you say you want peace, but sometimes comment sections don't help. Because it causes a back and forward then between creators. Like today, there was a fake account that popped in Pearls, nothing to do with me, 0 followers, called the Cryptech.
I'm sorry, the Simps are in. Hold on, Ricochet.
Trolling Pearl, and Pearl reacted.
Hold on, Ricochet. It's not your story. We all stand with Steph, but it's not your story. It's not my story. And that's why I've kept quiet through the whole time that I've known what I've known, right? I haven't said anything. He's the one who said stuff. He's the one who 3 days ago brought up what happened to her. I'm the one who's listening to Steph being very upset over what he said, and I'm going to stand up for her. So don't tell me about what's my story and what's not my story, what's your story and what's not your story. Then you don't stand for fucking nothing. Because if someone's in a position where they can't speak for themselves and they're extremely hurt or have been abused in some way, yeah, you bet fucking damn well bet I'm going to fucking speak up. So if that bothers you, you little simp, get the fuck out of my live, get the fuck out of my fucking chat. It's not my story at all. And that's why I have not brought the stuff that I could have brought. And I've kept quiet. And like I said, I stayed amicable with him. I didn't fucking argue with him, and I just stayed amicable. I didn't bring anything to the fucking app. But when you want to get on your live and you want to talk about a tragic thing that happened and have no consideration for the woman that's gone through it a little bit more than he has, who's actually gone through the physical part of that, then yeah, I'm going to speak up for that woman 100%. When they can't speak, yeah, I'll be their voice 100%. And if you don't fucking like it, shut your fucking mouth. And I'm not telling a story. I'm not telling her story, have I? Have I said her story? No. So don't say how it's not my story to tell, but I will speak up for someone who can't. Definitely. So you can go fuck off. It's that simple. And that's the fucking problem with this app is fucking people like you. Sorry, go on.
It had no followers, it had nothing to do with me, but it's just a troll. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, you know what the lepers like. If they don't like someone, they're going to troll.
yeah,
Because
that's
they want
cool.
you-
We all know that, though. We all know that. That's the app, innit? Like,
Just want to ask Angie something innocent. Yeah, of course you can, Karen. Are you in the box? She's in the box. Of course. Hello.
Hi, this is my new account. Do you remember me, Irish Karen?
Hello. No, I don't.
Remember, I was Irish Kaza. I even know this is my new account. I was coming to you, remember?
you Irish?
I am, yeah.
Never would have guessed that.
No, stop it now, Alex. Stop taking the piss. So, Angie, from the bottom of my heart, I mean it. I am so sorry to hear about Babalusha.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry to hear about it. I've only recently heard about it. And I'm so sorry because I know how much you loved her. My cat was missing last night and I didn't find her till 1 a.m. this morning. She was crying out my back, my little kitten. And she was drowned. But I got her in, so I have an appointment with the vets tomorrow. But I just wanted to come in and sympathise with you and say, I know I'm so sorry that you lost her. And also,
Just trying to have a laugh. Well, I think that's what that needs, because I think there is a lot of trauma and it is training. You know,
It is
some people
draining.
like a bit of drama, don't we? But it's too much.
Yeah, it is too much. I find a lot of it gone wrong lately. There's no.
Angie,
Yeah.
let's skip it.
Yeah, sure. Want
There's,
to?
there's a lot to get through. You don't.
What did she say? Her cat was grounded? Is that what she said? Listen, live life and be happy and miss positive. You're obviously fucking simps, the two of you agreeing with each other. Shut up, man. You don't think either one of them should be in a box? Go tell that to your fucking leader, man, because he's the one who fucking keeps bringing her up. She hasn't been in a box and she hasn't said shit till today.
CA,
Go on.
CA joins the box and has some questions for DA about Alex Brigham.
Oh, we're playing all that, are we? Okay, sorry, go on. I'm going to mute.
Did you want to see it, or
If you want to play it, sure, I don't care.
I haven't seen it? It's up to you.
Go ahead if you want.
It's up to you. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, go ahead. Play it. Go ahead.
He's going to get dragged. He knows that.
Yeah.
Sunny time in.
What you been up to?
Nothing much, love. Nothing much at all. Don't
You
forget
like-
our live fest starts tonight, mind. The next
Oh
round.
shit! What time does it start? Is it 12?
Oh, is it 12 o'clock? I won't be awake then. I
No,
doubt
I'm
you will
going to
either.
bed.
But you're going to have to push that tomorrow when you come on, so make sure you change your live.
Is it the first? What is it? First what?
I think on this round is the top 200. Let me have a quick look. Hold on. So it says here qualifiers, top 50 advance, and then you go into the globals now, right? So you're playing against everyone from every single
Yeah.
country, okay? And it's the top 200 win.
Well, we'll give it a go, Corey. If we don't do it, we don't do it. That's it.
But look, if you're in the top 50, you have a decent chance of being in the top 200.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Oh, we've got CA in the box. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So I just have a question. So Alex came into your box today, right? And he apologized and blah, 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 blah.
And listen, I'm not saying that it was just on him. I'm not a victim either. Do you know what I mean? And I shouldn't have said what he said, so I apologise for that too.
Yeah. So why do you think he did what he did today?
I don't know, but I assume you're going to tell us.
So he did what he did today because when the stuff comes out about him, he is going to need allies. He is going to need people that he's on okay terms with that aren't going to trash him the way he's going to deserve to be trashed. That's why Alex Brigham was in your box.
So you're telling me that now he's so-called sorted it with Angie, if it didn't come to the app that Alex had done something wrong against a woman, you're not telling me that Delucia wouldn't switch on him in a heartbeat?
I think she'll be a little more gentle than she would have normally been.
Not a
because
you obviously don't know Delusive as well as all of us do. She would
No, we
slip
do
him
not
to
know.
high heaven.
I know Delusive, but I think she would find, to have a little bit less anger than she would if she was fighting with him.
You know what I think, CA? I think he wants to heal because he's been arguing with quite a few people on the app, and then you got the situation that, this
Even she's buying it. I think he just wants to heal. She's buying it hook, line, and sinker.
stuff. I think he just wants to, apologise to people, put it to bed, so it makes his life a little.
But why now? Why now, Delusive? You make out like you're some smart, intelligent woman. Anybody can see what he's doing here. And you believe him that he wants to heal. Do you think if somehow he gets away with this and he doesn't get charged, that he won't go back to being the same person that he is? And you buy in that he wants to heal because he gaslit you into thinking it.
little bit easier with what he's going through.
And I'd like to say on the lacquer of that, if Alex has done anything wrong when it comes to the app that he has done anything wrong, I wouldn't stand by his side and fight his corner either. And he knows that.
I guess we're going to see, but I think he...
Do you
why all of
think
a
it will
sudden-
come to the app, Corey? If there is any.
I don't know, but as far as I know, there's a police case, I mean, I'm going off what Alex has said on live because me and him generally don't speak as often as everyone might think we do.
Yeah.
And when I've spoken with Alex, to me it just seems like a toxic relationship gone wrong. But if I'm wrong and it's proven wrong in a court of law, then rightfully so. If it does come back to the app or his ex-partner decides to speak on it, or even him, then he knows there's going to be people that will do live after live after live after live. He knows that. He's not dull.
I mean, I was very fair there, Corey. I said innocent till proven guilty, and at this moment, you know.
Well, that's what I'm like. At the moment, you've got his side, her side, and the truth.
Yeah.
And so you've got to leave it to the police. And if Alex has done anything wrong,
And to be fair, also, CA, he did join as a judge on the talent show, and then we fell out again. So I think we probably both want the peace. We probably have wanted it, but then I don't know. Maybe I said something, he said something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's looking for his allies. He's looking for people that he thinks is going to
being okay.
do you think everything's a storyline, CA?
Corey, I'm not saying this is a storyline. Let's just put it this way. I've seen everything. So I'm going to say that he's looking for his allies when the time comes.
But if you've seen everything, then how come I haven't seen anything?
Because So right there, hold on a
mean you?
second.
Because
He-
it was sent
hold
to
on.
me.
He just said he hasn't seen anything, but in the box he said he has. Go on.
Right, so how come everybody on the app, it was sent to you?
Because
It
I'm in
wasn't
touch
sent
with
to me, it wasn't sent to Delusive.
Why? Hold on a minute. Why would? Do you know the person that's fucking involved in it? Do you know Steph? Do you talk to her? Would she confide in you?
The only thing I've ever seen of Steph was when she put up a video, and she
Okay.
asked, because obviously I spoke to her on my platform, but she put up a video, I think it was a couple of hours or maybe a day after, and she asked me, she said, please, can people stop speaking on it? So that's exactly what I've done, but we never engaged in messages, no.
Yeah. Okay. So what you just asked me doesn't make sense, does it? How come I don't know? How come this one doesn't know? How come that one doesn't know? Because she didn't share it with you, did she?
Right, so she shared it with you, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I'm not saying. Sorry.
Hello, Canadian Andrew, sweetheart. You're right, mate.
Oh, God.
Oh, stop that, you freak.
All I'm going to say is the other week when I asked you, was it really that bad that it was worth cancellation? You said no. But in this box now, it's a whole different story, Canadian
You're
Andrew.
making it sound really bad.
It's
No,
Corey,
what I
let me
said
tell you
was-
now.
no, hold on, Alex. What I said was you were being accused of DV. And I did say that it had nothing to do with actual domestic violence. So I stood up for you when the app was saying, oh, he's probably DV. It's not, it has nothing to do with DV. What you did, though, was bad. And when it comes out, I guess people will judge it for what they see it.
Who
But
is it
it's the
then?
same thing.
Yeah,
Corey,
what's
I'm not saying, listen, if it's an active police case, who am I to fucking say anything?
Yeah, but this is what makes me laugh. You all run around the app and say that you care about this woman, justice for women. She's actually not to speak about it, but every 2 days you're in a comment section or you're in a live mentioning and stuff. How are you respecting someone's wishes?
She's never asked me not. She's never.
That sounded rude. But you've
Can I
got a
clarify?
duty.
Can I just clarify
hold on.
something?
Hold on, but you've got a duty of care to anybody that you're surrounded by, your community, my community, even Delusives. If you're engaging with us and you're sat in the box now, if he is somewhat of danger to any of our us or our communities, then why wouldn't we know?
And a danger to everybody, everyone, she knows that as well. They're in a danger to
Your
everyone.
answer is very easy. You cannot go and out an active police case and
Wait a
knows
minute.
that.
No, wait a sec. You don't have the police case. She does. So you can out anything. You can out what you want to out.
You can do what you want. And if I knew, I doubt it too.
Mm-hmm.
If he is a danger, then sure it's not the other one to know.
I'm not a danger to fucking no one.
Well, the way that she's making it sound is
Well,
DV,
this is
she
the
said,
Canadian
you
Andrew's
can't call it DV if it's not DV. I don't get it. Why you call it DV if you just said that it's not DV?
It's not DV.
I wasn't the one saying it was DV. It was Pearl, not me. I corrected it and said that it had nothing to do with DV. So I stood up for him in that
Isn't
aspect.
that harassment? Doesn't it?
I'm not saying. Listen, as far as I know, it hasn't gone to court yet, right? So I'm not saying nothing. It's not my place to say it. And if I were to say something, which I wouldn't, then am I not interfering with the police case? Definitely. So when Alex Brigham goes to court and has to answer to whatever.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Go to the
go to
court. I
court.
haven't been charged with anything.
You sorry?
They haven't fully charged me with anything.
Oh, so you got no court date, though?
No, this is what I mean. There's no court.
Alex, cut it out. Cut it out, man. Come on.
I actually did wonder that, though, to be fair.
Alex, stop it. Alex, listen.
Good night,
you
Allie.
don't need me to blurt shit out because you're right out lying fucking right now. I've got everything. I've seen Alex. I've seen everything. I've got everything. So please don't fucking sit there and lie. You're supposed.
Canadian Angie, I'm answering
Alex Brigham, are you not supposed to be in court in June?
in June.
Yeah.
Well, I answer bail on the 30th of June.
Are you not supposed to be in court sometime in June unless it got pushed back?
Huh?
We're in June.
We're in June. It's the end of June.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking him.
Last couple of days.
So the date on a document
Well, we
is
having this
for
conversation yet again. You said you didn't want to speak.
Alex, I came in the box saying that you need allies because your shit's gonna come out and some people are gonna fucking go against you. So you need
Do you
people.
honestly, Canadian Andy, between me and you, honestly now, hand on heart, do you really think that people are going to drag me over this? Be honest.
Yeah.
You really do?
Yeah.
Okay then. That's your opinion. That's fine.
And Alex, can you not tell us, just tell, because you don't have to go into details, you can say what you were arrested for, can you not?
I literally said, I'm alive, exactly what happened. You know what I mean?
It's under harassment then, doesn't it? Section
Yeah,
5.
but it works both ways as well. I don't want to go into it, but when I have also said, let's just don't speak to me, leave each other alone, and I'm getting messages off private account. That also works, but that works both ways, doesn't it?
Have they given you an NFA or she dropped it? Because if it's not going to court and see it's saying it is, so
It is going to court.
He said it was going to court in
She
July.
could've
We're at the end of
dropped it,
July.
let's
So when's his court case?
He now has the ability to come in your box and try to defend himself. That's why he's doing what he's doing. That's my point of it. What I've seen, do I think it's bad what he's done? 100%. You outing her miscarriage was fucking awful. What you did right there.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I that in my life. But that's also something that happened to me as well. It happened to me. That wasn't.
But that's not the point. That's
No.
It happened to you as well.
Everyone, right?
No, it happened to you as well, and I'm going to stick up for her here. Her family had no clue. You outed it on social media. You had no right to do that. Even though it happened to you as well, you did it to just whatever, to get her back or to
No,
make
it wasn't to get her back at all. What's
Well, then
wrong
you're
with
looking for some type of empathy or sympathy, Alex, because that's
Who's
not
looking for
something you bring to the app. You are not allowed to contact her, right? So you cannot have a discussion with her in regards to, look, I'm going to bring this miscarriage to the app. You had no right. As a woman, myself, you had no right to do that, even though it affected you in a certain way.
Say now, right?
Nah, man, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. That's it.
Let me.
What you did was wrong. What you did was wrong. Bringing up her miscarriage, number one, wrong. Bringing up the shit, I went to her house and I brought a gift for her Bobby and bullshit.
Can I just clear one
Listen.
thing up? If you get darred or married or dash formed in a DV situation, that is classed as domestic abuse. Whether you get arrested or not, you are DV'd.
I didn't know what the hell this one was
Doesn't
talking
have
about
any
at all.
charges.
I had
No
no fucking clue what she was talking about. I don't know what she said. I don't know what she was talking about. What was she saying? Derek and Merrick and I don't know what the fuck she was on about.
Guys, anyone without Heartme's, get your Heartme's in. By the looks of it, we're going out this round of community first.
I've been married 3 times already from 3 different exes. The last ex,
Laura,
I've
it's
been
not
married and
DV.
married 5 times. Dara and Marek is DV. You go under a DV panel
Oh my God.
where you get domestically abused and stuff like that. Under a domestic abuse paneling,
186th in Community Fest. We were like 34 before, guys.
What are we?
100 gone from like 34 to 186.
Holy shit. Okay, sorry, go on.
Debs,
Thank you, Debs.
thank you for the
That's for
guitar.
you, Ricochet.
Thank you, Debs.
where they put you on a risk register of how serious of the risk is. My ex was bailed and
Laura.
like that 3 years ago.
Laura, there was no domestic
and
violence.
harassment towards me.
Yeah, it's a new
He was
round.
put on a DV. He was again then seen to be trying to cancel passports and stuff of mine this year. And again, I've
Oh
been
my God.
married and Darren 5 times from this individual
I know
male
what that was.
in the last 4 months.
Alex.
I've just got nothing
No,
to do with
I'm not saying that. But if you're not arrested, it does not matter. If you are put on an at-risk DV register by the mail, because of the mail, then yes, you can. It is
Advance to the
classified
vote,
as
guys.
domestic
As
abuse.
far as I know, he's on no DV register.
No, but the woman gets put on it, Canadian. If the woman gets put on it, it is classified as DV.
Well, he doesn't have anything that says DV on anything.
It is DV. If he hasn't got that,
Oh my God.
then it's not classified
Thank
as
you,
DV.
Sister Mary Clarence and Bambi.
If the woman
Thank you.
is married and Darren and asks for a Clare's Law or anything like that, it is DV.
Oh my God, we're not even
That's
talking
fact.
about that.
That's absolute fact.
I have no clue what she's talking about.
I know what she's on about, to be honest.
No,
But yeah, that's all.
you know, but I don't think there's any DV here.
There isn't.
I think it's
But,
more harassment or public orders, whatever. I don't know, something along the lines of that.
whatever. But let me ask you a question too. If you were talking to Pearl, would you still have made up with Alex Brigham?
I was talking to Pearl if he only came into my box. Well, yeah, but
if you were
sit
still-
with who I want to sit with, and I will speak to who I want to speak to, just like Pearl. He came to my box. I thought he was trolling. I want it to end. I just wanted the peace. He wants the peace. That's all it is. We have tried before. You got to remember that when he was a judge on my talent show.
Yeah.
But you saying that he's looking for allies? He was my judge. He was the judge then.
He's looking for a place when this comes out, right? And eventually it's going to come out at some point, whether she does it or he does it. If he's going to be honest about it, if he does it, I'm going to do it. If he lies about it, or I'm sure there's other people that she's shared the information with as well. My point is, he's come in the box and he's made peace with you for the fact that when you do go in on it and say, I don't agree with this and this was wrong, or whatever your opinion's going to be, he now has the opportunity to get into your box because you've made peace.
Oh, he probably wouldn't need to get in my box because he can just.
Well, of course he's going to get in his box. He's going to try to defend himself at all costs, which anyone would. That's just how I feel about it. I think he's
Do you think
causing.
there's a possibility she's dropped the case, or
Thank you,
he's
Sandy.
I talked to her yesterday. She did not drop the case
Oh, right.
at all.
And the NFA or anything like that.
No, nothing like that at all. Nope.
I know he's on his own platform. What do you think, Corey?
I just thought that with me being the closest to Alex, in terms of friendship-wise, then I would have been told by now about
And
something.
Corey?
Yeah, but he also told you, Corey, that there was nothing to do with his girlfriend. It was the neighbor that he got into a fight with.
Well, that's not true.
That's not true. No. So yeah, I'm just saying that. This is my fucking opinion. He was in here earlier, like, oh yeah, I want to just go, and I'm thinking, nah, buddy, you don't want no peace. You want to, you know, she's gonna go for you, like all women are gonna go for you, and you just want to be able to have the opportunity to jump in the box and say your side of it, which you'll probably
Yeah, but
lie
then
anyway.
you could do that on his own platform because it's going to be on FYP anyway, isn't it?
Oh, no, come on. You know better than that, Joseph. Come on. When all that shit came out that Pearl put out about, what's her name, Tony, that she said that he had hit her and all that stuff, he jumped right in your box crying, saying she abused me too. And then that was all, whatever happened, Tony fucked off and whatever. He needs to be, even though he has his own platform, he still needs, if you're talking about him now, he's got the opportunity to jump into your box and say, oh no, this was all shit and this isn't true and that isn't true, and we know Alex Brigham lies.
I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know what's happened, really, do we? We don't know the ins and outs, only a little bit of it. And that
Yeah,
was
you guys
him
did,
going to- And that was him going to a house, but that was it. That's all we've got from it.
I'm not crawling back to anyone.
You know when you
I'm
said
just
it was
saying-
really
Thank you,
bad, how bad is it then, CA? Because you've got all the details.
Everybody's different to me, and I think most people would agree that when it does come out, it's bad. It's bad. That's it. I don't think you're going to sit there and say, well, what he did was okay. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to. As much as you don't like women, I think you'll still have your say that, yeah, this is fucking wrong.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I know absolutely nothing more than anybody else.
All I
has
don't know is that
intimacy
you
with.
entered this lady's house unannounced. That's all I know.
Yeah. Well, that's all I gotta say. Don't believe anything he fucking says. And I'm telling you, when it comes out, you'll have your opinion. And I'm
Yeah, but how long are we going to be waiting for everything to come out? I don't
whenever he goes to court, he's gonna go to court. Remember, he was arrested. So he even said himself he was arrested. And it wasn't like, oh, come down to the police station. He was right out arrested. So you're getting arrested obviously because you're breaching something, right? You're not going to get arrested just for the hell of it. So you're breaching something, that you're doing something you've been told by the police you cannot do, and you continue to do it. So he was arrested. His phones were taken, which was out of his own mouth. He's admitted this. And then the rest, I guess, can only come out when she decides to talk about it, or I guess when he goes to court. And until he goes to court and the charges or whatever's going to be NF8 or not, or he's going to
Well,
whatever.
you're not friends with him when this first all came out.
I'm not friends with anybody.
Yeah, but what I mean is you had him in your box.
Who?
Alex, did you not, when all this first came out?
When I found out, no, I never had Alex in my box. No, not at all.
He knows if he's done anything wrong, he's going to get dragged. He knows that.
Hey, nobody can say anything.
Otherwise, you're just going to speculate and all this.
Exactly. But just watch him, because
I've just gone by what he's basically said on his live, do you know what I mean? And that's it.
I haven't even watched that live back, I'm not going to lie.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Enjoy the rest of your
Alex is in the box. One second. In the box.
Sorry, I was about uppercutting people. What are you doing? So what did I miss then? So what have I missed?
AB is it going to court?
I ain't got no court date to do with the police case, I'm telling you now.
Alright, there you go, CO. I don't know.
If I can post your court date, just your court date, no specifics on the document.
The thing is separate. That's what you're talking. You're not talking about. I've still got to answer bail, right? So if I go to answer bail, they'll say to me, if I'm being charged, and then they'll issue me with a court date, Canadian Andrew.
And when you surrender into bail on?
30th.
This month?
Yeah. I got nothing to worry. I'll tell you.
All right, Alex. Well, I guess it'll come out when it comes out, right?
Yeah. The thing is, Canadian Andrew, I am absolutely super shocked, right? Have you ever been in love with someone?
I'm not. Listen, there's
No. Answer the question. Have you ever been in love with someone?
This is where he's just total.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I hate to even say it, but people have hurt their partners and they say, oh yeah, but I just love them. I just love them too much. Or what was
Exactly.
stupid
People
analogy.
unalive their fucking partners.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's the scary part with this guy. Fucking what he's saying. Oh, have you ever been so much? That's not love. That's obsession. That's wanting to control someone. I don't think that's love to me anyways. But hey. And like I said, everyone's got a breakup, 2 breakups, 10 breakups that have fucking totally hurt you so bad and you just cry and oh, whatever. We're all human. We've all gone through that shit. So yeah, he's just, but you know, again, no one's going to do what he did. That's just, yeah. Sorry, go on.
You're not going to ask me a stupid fucking question because
Well,
if someone tells
here we go then.
you know what though? If someone tells you that something is done,
This is what I mean. This is the problem with it,
I
right?
want to know what it's going to say.
Right. So have you ever been in love with someone, right, and then wanting to know what the breakdown in your relationship was, right? And then you love someone so much and you never got an answer? Never?
if I fall in love with someone and they don't want to be with me, then no, I'm just going to walk away. I don't need to know why.
But then in one breath they're saying they don't want to be with you, and then the next breath they're messaging you off private accounts to meet up with you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, of course you don't. This is the problem, Canadian Andrew. And I have receipts for days on it all.
Alex Brigham, it's not the problem. The problem is the actions that you did against her. I don't care who messaged
What
you.
actions?
What?
What actions? You tell me now.
Again,
You know,
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm
Out
not
it
talking
all
about
now. We'll out it all on the table now, right? Come on. What
No,
actions
no,
did I do?
listen, but you can't sit there though and say
action?
the actions you took against her, because it
I
makes it
done
sound as if he's
nothing,
walloped her.
anything towards that woman.
Don't it though, Ange? If I said the actions against
I
Andy, it sounds as if I did it.
ever raised my voice to that woman. I never even intimidated, never got up, never shouted, never nothing.
You never intimidated. You never intimidated her.
How can I intimidate her?
Again, like I said, I'm not getting
You're
caught
full of
in-
shit.
in
Can I
talking about-
out it now then? Go on, show
How
me
am
now.
I full of shit, Alex?
Can I ask you one second, Sia? Can I ask you a question though, AB? If it was just you going to the house to, you know, to find answers,
Yeah.
how come you was arrested?
Because then the second time I turned up, right?
See how he
just
fucked up?
speak what's going on.
It's
The neighbour had phoned the police, not her. The neighbour.
But she would have had to give a statement.
Yeah, she did give a statement.
There you go.
Yeah.
So is this just an end of a toxic relationship?
It was never a toxic relationship either, Corey, you know. It was never a toxic relationship. It was far
Exactly,
from a toxic
Sarah.
relationship. There's so much I could say. How can you say, see this is what I mean? How can you tell me, Canadian Angie, and laugh about a toxic relationship and you
Let
wasn't
me
in it?
just say this, Alex, and I'm going to drop. You're not going to con me into saying nothing, all right? When you go to your court date, you know for what, on June 30th, which is a separate matter, and you know what it is, and I'm not going to say it. You can say it if you want. I'm not going to fucking leak anything. It's yours and hers relationship. So you can tell people what you're going to court for on
Can I
the
ask you a
30th.
question though, AB?
Going to court on the 30th.
One second, Sia. Even if you went to the house to see if she was right, because some people do turn up people's houses unannounced. Why were you arrested? Why? Because I know the neighbour phoned the police, but why did they arrest you?
Because what had happened is she told the police that she didn't want me there. That was all it was.
I'm dropping.
Yeah, but usually the
Oh,
police would
stop it with the fucking elongated. If you know something, CA, then fucking tell me.
Corey.
Sarah, can I just ask this one thing? Yeah, but I understand that, but usually the police will just say, send you on your way and say, don't come back.
No, I was arrested. Oh, they come to my house. I wasn't there. I wasn't arrested. I'd left.
Usually they just say, okay, just leave, don't do it again, usually.
No, I'd left there. I was back at my home. I got arrested at my house, remember? I was live when the police turned up.
But you lied, Alex. You see how you lied? Because when you were on your live, you said the police, no big thing. The cops said I could go in if I wanted to. You got arrested. So everyone in the chat thinks she's got nothing.
Get the recording.
Alex, I'm not showing nothing until she tells
Could
me
you
that.
full of
hey, look,
shit again?
Alex, there'll be lots of recordings coming out, but at the same hand, I am not saying a word until she would tell me you can go ahead and talk about it.
The thing is, you're saying that you're literally saying that not to say a word, but you've done nothing. You've done nothing but other than
Hey, listen. When people came out and said it was DV, I defended you, and I know it's got nothing to do with actual hitting someone. I know it's got nothing to do with that. So I stood up for it. Why would I come on here now and fucking say everything when I'm not allowed to?
All right, and can I
If someone's confided in me what's happened, who am I to go and out it until on the 30th?
All
You
right,
know
can I
what
ask
you're
you a
going
question?
in
Can I ask you a question, right? Has she mentioned me ever raising my voice to her, getting in her face, intimidating her, or any of the sort of anything like that?
I'm not going to say that.
Can I
No,
say
you're
that
full of shit, Canadian Andre. She's full of
Alex,
shit.
I've seen your fucking text messages, man.
One
Relax.
sec, can I ask you a question though, AB? Yeah, but if it's gone through CPS, it is a court case, so there must be some kind of evidence. You know what I mean? And I can't see that going to court because you turned up at someone's house twice. I just can't see that.
The thing is, Ange, like, there's certain things I would love to say right here, right now, but I won't, like I said. But at the end of the day, you really think I'd be so brazen on an app still now if I knew that there was something coming out that was going to damage me? I ain't stupid, Ange.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Canadian Angie, this is what I mean. This is the problem.
Alex, you know what? All I can say is your mindset thinking that what you've done is okay is really worrying.
No,
Because
You
you
say that you've, to be fair though, Sia, you got hearsay, there's two sides to a story, isn't there?
I've actually seen paperwork and I've seen camera footage. I've seen Ring
How
doorbell
many footage
footage.
of what?
and me turn up to the house, that's it, ring doorbell, that is it.
Oh.
Did I knock the door? Did I knock the door and then leave?
Alex, I'm not
You
saying
didn't bash it
nothing.
down, did you?
No, I didn't know nothing like that at all. This is what I mean. This is madness, like, honestly.
You know what's worrying is hearing you say right now that you think what you've done is nothing wrong.
Listen.
No, I can't.
I'll never say how she might have felt. Is, you know what I mean? I'm never going to take that away from her. But to make out that the way you've made out things to be is really odd, Canadian Andy, considering
How is it odd?
Should tell you how it's odd, because considering you come on the app and said that you've been through domestic violence and okay. So you should know, right, the difference between how you've portrayed things on this app to actually what happened. But you haven't. You have let people run with things, Canadian Andy, because you said.
He just fucking does these fucking word fucking switches everything up and fucking holy shit. Just listen to him. And then he comes out later crying, you freak. Sorry, go on.
He's never going to be able to be.
Alex, what are you saying? I stood up with you when they were saying it was DV.
Yeah,
But
did you not say when it comes out, I am done, I'll never be able to show my face on this app again?
I said that when it comes out, yeah, it's a horrendous thing that you've done, and yeah, I think people will fucking leave. I said your platform will collapse. I didn't say you can never show your face again. You show your face wherever you want.
You think
what worries me at the moment?
You think no.
Listen, I'm dropping.
You can drop and go into your hole.
The only thing that's concerning to me right now is the words that came out of your mouth, that you don't think that what you've done is bad.
No,
you don't think what you've done is wrong.
Don't get it twisted. I know, right?
I don't know how I twisted that.
There's things that I should have done, like not go to the property. That is 100% correct, right? Fair enough. But the way you're making out, Canadian Angie, with your little things, your little snidey digs saying the actions he did to her. What actions them, Canadian Angie?
How are those? Hold on a minute.
I can't say.
How are those? Hold on. How are those snidey digs?
Obviously
It's not
done something,
snidey
hasn't
digs.
he?
It's fucking facts. Huh?
He's obviously done something for it to be going to court or whatever.
But what are you saying? Those your snidey digs? They're not snidey digs at all. I'm fucking limited to what I can say. I'm not fucking snidey digging fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your snidey little digs. Go on.
Really, what's happened is Alex didn't leave, and then the neighbour got involved and a fight broke out.
No, nothing like that at all.
You know I can't say nothing, Alex.
Oh, no, because you're doing wordplay here, Canadian Angie.
I'm not doing wordplay, but now, like I said, what I know, listen, I'm going to drop because I might be pushed. I'm going to probably blurt something out because you're starting to piss me off, and I don't want to do that.
It's fair to start it and then not finish it because you've left people
But you can't finish it. I
just feel that you left people speculating.
She does it all the time. She does it in every live, in every comment section. How can you say, listen to Clayton, how can you say you give a shit about her when every other night you're getting people to talk about it in comment sections saying...
I do give a shit about her. I do give a shit about her. That girl was torn in 10 pieces when you mentioned that miscarriage. And she was in my box in my DMs. And it's so hard to even talk about what you did. So you want to sit there and say what you did, no one's going to give a shit? People are going to give a shit. And I'm going to drop because you're going to make me say something that I'm not supposed to say. I'm not twisting nothing. I have been through DV and I cleared you of that because there's nothing involved DV in your relationship with her. So don't ever sit there and say I'm spinning, I'm twisting. I'm not doing any of that.
Not even remotely close.
I didn't have to go lie. I could have let everyone speculate. I didn't have to go and say, look, it had nothing to do with DV. Don't put that on the guy. That's a heavy accusation. And that's exactly what I did, Alex. So I'm not going to sit and bullshit and I'm twisting and this and that. I'm upset because what you did to her in the miscarriage part, what you did to her was fucking uncalled for. You had no right to do it. And if you can sit there, hold on. If you can sit there now and say that you think when this shit comes out that no one's going to give a crap, then my God, I'm really worried. I'm worried for anyone that has an interaction with you. And that's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to drop.
Interaction with me? You're weird.
Alex Brigham, you know what you fucking did. You know what's happening June the 30th on your little paper. So you can talk about it after
you said I'm going court. You just said I'm going court June 30th.
Alex, you're not going to make me talk about it or fuck anything with this girl. All I'm gonna say is, I think you went live. You said the police took your phones. You started the conversation on the app. She wasn't talking about it. You went live and said, "Yeah, guys, I was with the cops and they took my phones." You started it. You brought it to the app. You did.
My phones are here.
But why would you bring that to the fucking app? Why are you doing that? You brought it to the app for attention. But when it all comes out, Alex, you're not going to get the attention
Okay,
you're looking for.
here's a question for everyone in here. 3.8k. If I'd done something that horrendous, would I come on social media and tell people I've been arrested? Are you stupid?
I think you fucking do it to get attention.
Oh my God, you are.
Why would you tell anyone my phones were taken and I was arrested, and then you couldn't finish why that happened?
My phone wasn't taken.
You said your phones were taken on the clip. It's there. You said the cops took your phone.
Yeah, they took it to have a quick look through. They didn't take my phones.
You said the cops took my phone,
Yeah,
guys.
took
No
my
big
phones,
deal.
went through everything, yeah, but that was it. They didn't take and keep or anything.
Well, I'm just going by what you said. You said the cops took your phone. You didn't say they didn't keep it. They just went through it. You said I was arrested, guys, and the cops took my phone. It's nothing bad. Don't worry. Why did you even bring this to the app?
Because you should say the reason why. It's because literally, right?
But nobody would have known you were arrested by the police, Alex.
I was Canadian and you was fucking heartbroken. You know what I mean? Fucking
So
out.
you were heartbroken and you brought to the app that you got arrested. They went through your phone. You brought up the woman's miscarriage. I understand you went through it as well, but she hadn't even told her family. What you did is wrong. And when it comes out, if she decides to fucking talk about it, well, I guess people will decide. But to me, what I've seen is very concerning that you're saying that no one's going to go against you.
So, okay then. Like I said to you, do you know what? I can't really say it. I wish I could say this now and it could probably shut you up very fast.
Shut me up. Go on. Say it.
The thing is, you can talk about what you was arrested for. You just can't talk about the court case.
There's no court case.
Exactly.
There's no court case. There's the only thing that he's got to do is answer for bail. He just said that.
Right, if he's got bail conditions, you can't talk about it, then don't talk on it.
There's just one big massive thing that she's missed out here that I could have just shut up.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
I ain't playing into the games.
It's not a game, Alex.
It must be for you because if
how do you bring up someone's miscarriage? How do you come on the app?
That is also me. That is also my something that I went through.
Did you consider her? Did you consider how she would feel? Did you at all?
No, because I was manic at the time, but I apologised. I said, you know what? I did that. I said it on my live early. It was a scummy move. But at that time, I was.
Why? But Alex, why were you manic a couple of days ago?
I didn't mention it a couple of days ago, yeah?
Yeah, how were you manic a couple of days ago?
Because everyone was talking about it. Everyone was making out something that is not. Everyone was saying that I beat her up and all this stuff.
Alex, I'm sorry. You brought it to the app again a couple of days ago because you said she put something in her story. What the hell are you talking about? Do you guys lie and forget your lies?
No, Canadian Angie, we don't lie. We don't lie. You lie, mate. You lie, mate. I don't need to lie.
Oh my God. Alex, you went live 2 days ago and said you were so upset that she put something in her story. And then you took it from there and you started chatting shit about her and talking about her miscarriage. That's what you did.
It was a whole heap of things. It wasn't just the one thing. And this is what I said on my live. If you watch the playback.
Alex, listen.
I said everyone is baiting me. The words are everybody is baiting me.
But the only thing you talked about was her story. And you're saying that got you manic?
So okay then, right. Let me just state this. And I don't want to keep going over this. Let me tell you now, because she said...
I'm going to drop, man. I can't scream anymore.
She said that she didn't want it spoke about, but everyone around this app, all they've done is continue speaking about it. How is that respect to their wishes? I'm only reacting because how people have labelled me, that's all.
But you've been labelled as what so far? A DV perpetrator. That was cleared up.
No, but they're still running with it. They're still running with it, Canadian Angie. What are you on about?
I don't know who's running with it.
But what you've just said in this box, people will run with it again, saying your actions towards her.
But you did have actions towards her, right? And those actions caused legal consequences. Alex, why did you get arrested? If your actions towards her had no consequences, why did you get arrested?
What do you mean? So if I turn up at a property where apparently where I weren't wanted at the time, that's an arrestable offence.
What did you do at that property, Alex?
Knock the door and leave.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. How many times did you visit the property, Alex?
A couple of times.
Couple. Oh. And both times, according to you, a couple of times. So the couple of times that you went.
Okay, and the one time I didn't even leave the car, so, okay.
Okay. So the second time you're saying you just went and knocked on her door.
Yes.
And she called the police.
She never knows. She wasn't even at the property, so there you go. That's another lie.
Oh my God. All right, Alex, I'm going to drop. Like I said, I'm not saying nothing. You're trying to twist shit. I don't care. Listen.
Twist shit? How can you tell me what happened? How can you possibly tell me what fucking happened?
The end result is this. You brought it to the app. You said you got arrested. You came into your live, said you got arrested. You said they took your phone. You brought this all upon yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody needed to know anything. Nobody would have known anything. You brought it to the app. And of course, people are going to start asking questions. Right? You brought it here. So, hey, knock yourself out.
All I'm going to say is if she chooses to speak about it and it all comes out right, and people go to you and say, well, to be fair, you know...
No, come to me. Once you...
No. What I'm saying to you is, because the way you put it out there and labelled it and made it out to, like, the way it is, right, there'll be people that'll be like, you know what, I've done that, no problem at all. And there'll be other people that, you know, that've probably never done that, and they'll be like, you know, it's one of them.
I don't think so.
In my opinion...
That I know.
I can only give you my opinion. In my opinion, I think what you did was extremely wrong. In my opinion.
Okay.
And I think, this is just my opinion. Nobody can say anything.
Otherwise, you're just going to speculate and all this.
Exactly.
So is it repeating?
I've just gone by what he's basically said on his live. Do you know what I mean? And that's it.
Ricochet.
I haven't even watched that live back, I'm not gonna lie.
Hello.
Hi.
Is it repeating?
Sorry,
You were what?
I was sitting back. My back's hurting.
Uh-huh.
There's still loads to go through.
Well, let's skip this then and then move on from this.
Well,
From this.
That's where Steph joins the box.
Oh, well then play that part then.
Oh.
Kevin, just my opinion. Right? It's just what I think. What I've seen is this is fucking weird. That's fucking messed, man. No. And that's just my opinion. And anyone else can have their own fucking opinion. I don't give a shit. But what I've seen and what I've read, no, man, there's something wrong with you.
Okay. But
That's my opinion. But again, don't sit there and say that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Because I did not have to stick up for you when Pro was running with the DV. I didn't.
Right.
I just said, yeah, fuck him, let them run with it. That's not who I am. But in my opinion, what you've done to Steph, what you did was completely fucking wrong. And you know you visited that property more than 2 times. And you're not going to get away with it because there's camera footage. Just remember what you're saying, Alex.
Oh, no,
so I think for you, it's better that you're truthful when it comes out. I wouldn't talk about it till you get your June 30th shit. So you can't lie and say it's not real.
Want me to turn up at the property? I've not denied it. So when you're saying about camera footage, I've not denied it.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, does it work both ways, though?
Alex, what are you on bail for?
I'll speak to you off it. I'm not going to just out you now on here, but you know anyway, I've told you. You spoke to me about
like
it.
I said, for me, I think as a woman sticking up for another woman, what you did was wrong. That's my opinion. Bringing it to the app and now you're all twisted about it was your own fault. You brought it to the app. Mm-hmm. People are then going to talk about it, right? And I'm sure I'm not the only one that knows. I'm sure she's probably shared it with other people as well.
Yeah.
And I will stick up for Steph because in my opinion, what you did was weird and it was fucking wrong. I'll also stick up for you if anyone says, oh, was it DV? Did he hit her? That's absolutely false, and I'll stick up for you. I'm not that person. So in my opinion, what you did and what you're going to have to go do on June 30th, which will answer if you get convicted of that, I guess, or get that order on you, then I guess you can talk about it. Other than that, my only concern is her, what you're doing to her, and whatever you guys...
What am I doing to her?
Come on, you brought her miscarriage to the app, just like you
No,
brought
no,
the
no,
whole
that's,
thing
that,
to the app.
this is what I mean with your like your little snidey words. What I'm
That's
doing
not
to her,
slide.
I am doing nothing to
oh
her.
my God. I'm stating a fact. You brought her miscarriage to the app. She was broken. Broken. As much as, yes, you have a right to speak about it, do you honestly think it was something you should have spoke about? Let's be honest. Do you think
It wasn't,
gonna
not. It
hurt
definitely
her?
wasn't. I've said that on my live today.
But you didn't think about it when you said it. This woman was broken, like literally throwing up and just broken.
Right.
Do you think if you had any care for her, Alex, if you cared for her at any time, you wouldn't have brought the fucking thing up? Because she doesn't need to relive that and stay silent? Because she is silenced?
But it also works both ways.
What works both ways, Alex? You've got a platform. You're going to go on your platform and talk about miscarriage, this and that. She doesn't have that. And she can't talk about it because you fucking destroyed her that day. And that's wrong.
Do you know
Yeah, but
what
that's not illegal,
People are
mate.
throwing snide.
No, but you know what makes me laugh? It's like only one person because it's a female, right? Yeah, what I did was wrong.
No, Alex, you can't say that.
See, look,
to
we
me
can't
because
even
I stepped
fucking
up for
talk
you.
to her because you're a
Alex,
narcissist.
you can't say that.
You are
Alex,
a massive
look, I'm saying-
narc.
I'm a fucking
You are a
narcissist.
massive.
Since he can't respond to anything, watch how he flips now. Oh, your platform, all you do is hate on it. Blah, blah. Watch how he flips. Watch the flip in him. Because he can't answer anything, so he's got nothing he can fucking come back with. Listen to how he flips now. Watch.
Narc, Canadian Angie. You
Alex,
don't allow anyone.
I'm a narc.
Right, because
Okay.
you have to have the last word all the fucking time. You're a narc, you are. Every night's the same thing. You fire at your life, you go at people,
Yep.
you try to drag people, and that's your whole content every fucking
it's
night.
not- no, it's
Because you're a
not
narc,
content.
you always think you're fucking right. Every
I
night,
am.
you fucking not.
Okay,
It's all a
Alex.
storyline. It's all conspiracy theories. They're all in friends behind the app. They're all doing this. That's the problem. You think you
know
overthink
what
too
you're
much.
doing right now,
You've got
Alex?
too
You know
much
what you're
time in
doing?
your hand, you have. You've
know
got
what
too
you're
much
doing,
time in
Alex?
your hand.
Can I just say something? Because obviously I'm not going to go into detail like CEO, but it's words what you said, wasn't it?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, you said some words to her, yeah?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything else.
That's
Listen,
listen,
can I-
I'm not going to say what it is, but it was words. I'm just going
No,
to...
but it wasn't
Listen,
anything.
The reason I'm going to say, the reason I say that is because I don't want CEO making it out that there was actions, that he'd done something physical.
No.
I never said
There was
there was
action.
actions. I defended the guy who's flipping
You
it.
did say
You just said actions.
I never. If you're talking about DV, like actually physically hurting me, I
Yeah,
fucking
words.
Okay, you know the text message you've seen. Have I said anything horrendous on them text messages?
like that you were going to go after and hurt her or anything like that. No, not that you were going to hurt her physically. No.
Did I say anything threatening on them text messages at all? Be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Really?
In my opinion, yeah, there's a couple that were questionable. Yeah.
Okay, I'll out this now. Apparently, guys, this is a threat, right? She said, "Oh, I just don't want you to come to mine," and I said, "I just don't want you to take me for an idiot." That was one bit of evidence. Is that a threat?
No, that's not it though. That's not.
That's the only text message that's on the fucking thing.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You're full of shit. On my life, that is the only message that they've
Okay.
took
One
on.
sec, guys. We've got
All right.
Steph in the box.
Oh, God's sake.
Are you okay to be in the box with each other?
Oh, well, I ain't got no issue, but, this is not a big fucking massive deal. It's
I
weird.
don't know if it is her, though. Someone's just saying to me in the comments it could be another Steph. Is this Steph or
Yes,
is
it
this
is.
someone else?
Yeah, it is.
Are you okay with her being in the box or you being in the box together?
Yeah, this doesn't need to happen yet again.
Hello, Steph.
Hello, everybody. I would just like to say, I will speak in due course. I will put my side out there, of course, because this isn't fair. This just isn't fair. And that's all I want to say, really. And I'm not going to speak right now, but I will do in time. I've got no issue to anybody speaking about it. I didn't bring it to the app at all from the beginning. As I stated earlier, all I did was ask people to stop, and then I was inundated with DMs from people saying Alex is silencing you, and at the time I said he's not silencing me. I just can't speak about anything right now. And if you saw my post today, I will obviously. Well, I've got to really. I can't just accept this. So in time I will, and I'm more than entitled to speak. Alex, the arrest. But I didn't bring it to the app. And then there was a lot of misinformation that I saw. Yeah, sorry, I'm at a party. I'm just saying yes to my friend. I'm sorry.
In mind, someone else can have a different opinion, right? It's just what I think. What I've seen is this is fucking weird. That's fucking messed, man.
I think it's playing again.
When I'm ready.
Yeah, no.
It's still playing, no?
But yeah, I just
Yeah, it was for like a millisecond.
Oh, okay.
I've just been shared this. I've been DM'd no end. Thank you for letting me in, Angie. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate every single person that has reached out to me. And yeah, I'm actually out with my friends. I'm at a party. But I've just thought I'd jump in to say I will speak, and I want to thank every single person. And that's it, basically.
Yeah, you know what? I just think you should not. Neither of you should talk on it until you know.
I didn't want to speak on it, but obviously, yeah, again, everyone. I got shared this live as well.
Yeah, to be fair, CA got in and spoke on it.
Yeah, of course. Again.
I didn't even get in to speak about it.
I only spoke to people to correct information. So there was a lot of misinformation. Corey was very, very confused because obviously there was two different stories or whatever. And I just had to DM people and say, this isn't the truth. All I did. I have not once spoken on it. I have done nothing. But I will do eventually.
Steph, people were saying you're putting videos out. Was that a lie then?
No, she was.
I put two videos out. I put one out to say, please, can everybody stop talking about it?
Yeah, that was a video I seen where I wasn't allowed to talk.
And then I put a second video out to say, Alex is not silent. I am not being silenced by Alex. Because a lot of people were DMing me saying, oh my God, he's silencing you. This isn't fair. And I put that straight and I said, he is not silencing me. But I am obviously at the moment being silenced by the law. And that's all I've done. I've not said anything about anything else on the internet, on a live stream, anywhere. But obviously, in time, I will have to. Well, I've got to put things out there. I'm not going to be silenced.
You want to put out. You don't need to put out anything. That'll be entirely up to you.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
I wanted to. It's obviously her choice, but I'd prefer her to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've got yeah. I mean, I don't really want to have. I didn't want to do this in the first place, but I feel literally like I've got no choice. I literally have no choice. It was brought to TikTok. I only corrected misinformation, lies, whatever it was. I don't know. I just corrected things, and I will in time. I've got no choice but to speak.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be up to you. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm going to drop because I'm with my friends. I'm at a party, at a barbecue, and I've been inundated. But thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, big up to you all.
All right, thanks for joining, Steph.
See you later. Bye, everybody. Bye, CA. Bye, Corey. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh. Well done, CA.
What?
You came in and started it.
I was talking about Alex.
Do you know what the thing is, though, Ange? No one actually, this is the truth, right? I'm sick and tired. No one actually gives a shit about it. It's because the only people that are contacting her are the people that dislike me.
I didn't contact her. You heard her say
No, I'm not on about you. I'm not on about you. I'm about the other people that I've heard of that's what she's told me that's contacted her.
Yeah, I don't contact anyone. She came to me.
Because remember, this is what I mean. We were seeing each other till very, very recently. You know what I mean? So all this stuff that's going on now, it's like I'll let you all crack on because at the end of the day, I know the situation. Yeah. I know what went down.
I just don't think any more should be spoken about. You know what I mean? And
it'll be used as a weapon in another day or so. Someone's going to mention it.
Alex, nobody was going to mention it. Alex, nobody was going to talk about it anymore. And I even came into your live and told you to stop talking about it when you started. Reason being that, again, you talked about her miscarriage, and yeah, I'm going to stick up for her.
All right, because stop it now.
Is that your place to speak about it, though?
When she's messaging me, yeah.
Guys, change the topic. Can we not be speaking about it?
Can I just say one thing for one sec, Corey? To be fair, she came to you in confidence. Do you know what I mean? You've come in here, and I understand what as Alex has said, and you shouldn't have. But then more and more people are going to hear about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's just change the topic about that part. Yeah, that part should be spoken about.
So hold on a minute. Let me answer to that there. Hold on. So she said, oh, she came to, I do not say anything unless I talk to Steph first and ask her what I can say and what I can't. I don't say anything unless I've asked her first. And that's a fact. I know what I can say and I know what I can't say. And I know what she'll allow me to say or what she won't allow me to say. Sorry, go on.
Alex, don't talk about it anymore. Don't bring it
Yeah,
up.
and that's another thing I'd like people to understand as well. Yeah, I'm wrong for bringing it to the app. I'll definitely say that, right?
Oh
But
my
that's
God, and
also
then
my loss as
we
well.
get out of here, right?
It's safe. It's someone else's trauma as well.
So hold on a second. So you think this is the end of it? No one's going to talk about it anymore. It's done. Bye. Yeah, I agree. Don't talk about anything. What does he do? Gets out, jumps in Corey's box and starts talking about it. So he doesn't want it to not be spoken about and just fucking do what he's got to do. And then when everything comes out, deal with it then. He jumped into Corey's. Then he fucking went and put a story in his fucking thing in his story. So you don't want it not talked about. And I think that story again was fucking just pure manipulation. Pure fucking manipulation. Sorry, go on. Me either, Bailey's mom.
Freely able to speak about your own traumas, are we not?
Yeah, but
I'll always admit I fucked up, but it's not just poor one person. You know what I mean? It was a horrible situation for both sides.
yeah.
I agree, and you have a right to speak about it, but I think you should have not spoken about it.
Yeah, I agree, 100%, 100% I agree. I fucked up and I know I should never have mentioned it. But the
Other
problem
than
is
that, I haven't spoken about it until that, and I even came into your live and asked you in the chat to stop. And you didn't. And yeah,
I got blocked. I got muted.
DMing me saying they're broken, like they're just distraught over it. And I think it was wrong. But you're admitting it's wrong, and I think no one should talk about it. And whoever wants to come out with it, if she does, you do, whatever, that's on the two of you. But at the same hand, don't bring it up. And you can say, I was in your chat saying, Alex, don't do this. Alex, stop. And you just kept running with it.
Right.
So you can't say that I'm against you. Please don't ever say that I'm against you or that I'm twisting stuff.
Can I just
I've stuck
ask,
up for you.
one sec, Corey, can I ask you one more question, then we'll put this to bed, yeah? You bringing it up, is it because you have a dislike for AB, or are you actually protecting Steph?
No, I think when Steph messaged me after what he said about that, I was very angry just at her discussion and what she was going through.
Can I say one thing then?
Yeah.
So what's the excuse for the 2 weeks prior to that when you mentioned it every other live and every other time in the comment section?
The only thing I said is stuff that'll come out, Alex, is not going to be good.
And everyone was like, what's to do with? He said, his ex is going to bring it all to the app.
We're saying that right now, yeah. And that's a fact, though, is it not? Was I lying?
No, but that's not for you to talk about.
But you brought it to the app. Once you bring it to the app,
but you did it right. If she's telling you I don't want it spoken about on the app, and you're going in chat section,
you never said to me I don't want it spoken about on the app. We have many conversations, Alex.
She told everyone.
But Alex, it's not like she just DM'd me the day.
She asked people not to
Yeah, and I'm not gonna speak about it anymore. But if she messages me, if Alex says something, yes, I'm gonna go stick up for Steph 100%. Just like I did when he said what he said.
I think we should shut it down though, guys, because, she's come in the box. It's not fair on her, and it's not. She hasn't got a big platform like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Enough then. Stop.
Yeah. Change the subject. You bitch.
Yes. CA, go and plait your pubes.
Fuck off. Goodbye.
Fucking hell.
She'll talk about it tonight, midnight.
Shut up, Alex.
Am I wrong?
I've not been talking about it tonight. That's enough. Fucking hell, my head's gone.
The thing is, like I said, I got shared the live. I just don't like little wordplay. If you're going to be up and honest, just say it. You know what I mean? Don't go.
Oh my God, the guy who waffles round the houses. I don't like wordplay. If you got to say it, just say it.
But it's not like it ended. So you leave the box, right? It's over. We're not going to talk about it anymore for now. And they're still talking about it. And then he still talks about it. And then he still fucking goes and put I'm the king and she was the queen story. Fuck off. All right, let's move on. What time is it, by the way?
Nearly
Oh,
11.
God.
Is it nearly 11?
Yeah.
That took that fucking long. We're going to pull a 24-hour live.
Is rated 18 plus and may contain violence, nudity, coarse language, and other mature subject matter.
Corey's got a cheek. He will be straight on it when it comes out. I don't know. Maybe he actually thought it was the fucking neighbor. I don't know.
Corey reads out a statement from AB. Apparently MT was messaging Steph, AB, and Sunshine join. Oh my god. This loads left. This one clip is 23 minutes long. Where did you go?
Yes.
I said this one clip here is 23 minutes long.
What clip is that?
I just read it out.
Thank you, Katie. I didn't hear what you said.
Corey reads a statement out from AB. Apparently MT was messaging Steph, AB, and Sunshine join. That's 2 parts.
When you've been meeting someone,
Let's hear the statement.
Okay, this is... Oh, these two,
Packed my flask. Carry on.
these 2 clips are 50 minutes long.
Let's just... is there still a lot more?
Yeah, there's about 15 videos left.
Fuck off.
Is it? Oh, some
he's great. You've got a fuck.
might be doubles. But there's 3 Jeffrey ones clapping back at CLA. We don't want to see that.
Okay, let's just hear that one. Let's just list that one.
Put in the big box.
Katrina, fuck that. I'm fucking exhausted
Alex
from
has released a
stress.
statement, by the way. Last time I'm going to speak on this, as all of you love to have a clue why she thinks you all, it's up to you that you keep on bringing this up. I will never say anything negative towards her. She's a good woman. I ain't a monster, far from it. I worship that woman's love. Makes people act nuts. She was never, sorry, what's happened to you? You're a warrior and you deserve. So MT messaged her. MT messaged her.
Can anybody hear MT?
It's not all with the police, MT. He was arrested and I have an emergency non-molestation order.
Oh, there. Hiya, Bobby.
That shows the seriousness of it all. When I can speak, I will. But personally to you, thank you.
I don't know why he outed that.
MT. He was arrested and I have an emergency non-molestation order that shows the seriousness of it all.
In your life, obviously the next bit, and then she put, hold on, I can't see because someone sent an armies. It's all with the police, MT. He was arrested and I have an emergency non-molestation order that shows the seriousness of it all. When I can speak, I will, personally to you, thank you. So Alex is going around making out that everyone's saying stuff and they don't know what's going on, but I'm only saying stuff because that's been sent to me by Steph.
And then MT Alex has said, sorry, MT went to a private message and all I can say...
What, sorry?
We're all playing with the little fucking emotes.
You care about her, and you all say you care about her. It's all games to you all, but it's our lives. Plus, that was in April, and I've seen her loads of times since, which when she asked me to meet... So don't think you all know everything because I have pictures of us in April, May and June. Oh, God. I just hope that the full truth is said. If not, I'll have to show messages and voice notes, and I'd rather not as...
You like that blue one, don't you, Angie?
What? I'm just playing with all of them.
My life is not TikTok drama.
Your life is fucking TikTok.
She wanted to know things, and basically my advice was the best thing you can do, Steph, is go and ask Alex. That was the advice I gave her. And so I've got the proof she contacted me, and then was the only messages I ever get back. And it was basically saying that don't come and ask me about anything. Go,
This is messy, this.
Alex. Do you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like she's reached out to lots of people.
And what was confusing to me today was...
Well, I think, wait there, sorry. And I'm sure this was,
Tash.
it might have been fucking
Jasmine show. I don't know.
last year. It definitely wasn't this year. It might have been last year this was. She was wanting to know about Tony, basically. Sorry, my MT.
So right, don't worry, so mine is a couple of months ago. The thing that I don't get in all this is, right, and obviously, as I said, I'm not the only person who's had messages. I know other people have had messages themselves, and that's why, you know, I don't like Canadian Angie. I never have liked Canadian Angie, but I don't think Canadian Angie is lying when she's sitting on platforms and saying that she's seen this stuff or she's got this stuff on Alex, because, you know, that's serious, and if I've seen stuff...
MT's a liar. He used to love me. He's lying.
It's a non-molestation order. It's like a restraining order. Not allowed near her, not allowed to contact her indirectly, directly, that type of stuff. Then she gets in a fucking box with him. Doesn't make sense. And he's just said on there that he met her in the 3 months, and he's got photos of them. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make sense.
If she went into Angie's box and Alex was there and she had a non-molestation order, there was a police case, I'm just confused. It doesn't sit right with me, Pearl. I don't know what's going on. It feels icky. And it's not the first time that it's felt icky. Do you get what I mean? It's like we've been here, maybe once or twice before. So I don't know what's going on.
1,000,000%, and I will still stick by what my original thought was. I'll never be 40-faced. I will still stick and say I believe, only my opinion, that they've been shut down.
I don't disagree with you.
How can you say she's being shut down when she gets in a fucking box?
And he was saying, like, oh, she messaged me 3 days ago saying, you love me. That was just he just randomly fired that out. It was like he was building a defence. And, like, I can't say he is guilty. I can't sit here now and say to any single person in this live, I'm 100% certain that Alex Brigham is guilty of doing anything. Do I think that he's guilty of domestic abuse? Yes. Why do I think that he's guilty of domestic abuse? Because all these people who were coming to me and saying to me that this stuff's happened to them, I have to believe them as the victim. So I'm a bit stuck. What?
But she haven't said that to you, MT. She has not told you that she's a victim of anything. She just said it's with the police.
Exactly right. Now look how I got absolutely hammered when Tony come to me, told me all these things that was going on. I jumped straight into it when she told us the bit about the little boy where he grabbed him by the arms and was screaming, "You combusted!" it right next to his face and terrified him. That's when I come to the app, right? I thought,
What happened? What did he do to the kid?
What she took off for it, right? But again, people now are not coming forward and
What did she
saying
say?
about messages, but
He grabbed the kid by the arm and did what?
I don't know if that was about him or I don't know.
Holy shit. Okay, go on.
you're between a rock and a hard place. You either go on, you can't win whichever way mine to you can't win.
You can't. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you speak out and you say something about it, people will say, well, you shouldn't be speaking out about it. It's got nothing to
Tony
do
told
with
her
you.
he grabbed her son and swore in his face. I believe it.
You sit there and say, well, I knew about that and I didn't do nothing about it. Do you get what I mean? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And
I just think there's a lot of underhandedness going on behind the scenes.
What?
she came to us. That's all I'm saying.
Nanny learn using the
Came to
emoji.
my inbox me, and brought me into this situation. I didn't want to get involved in.
You're right, mate.
Yeah.
We'll have some more tomorrow,
again,
Cash.
the bullshit again. But you know what, right? I'm done now. I literally put a post out. I said I ain't speaking about it, right? But like I said now, I'm absolutely fucking pissed off with this whole scenario. Okay, then it works out both ways. What about the times when she said to me, "Oh, basically, like we stopped speaking, and then we'd start speaking again." She said, "Why don't you pay for my nails to get done? Why don't you pay for my eyebrows to get done? Because we had a little fallout and stuff like this." There's so much I can say. I got backup. I got receipts. I got voice notes. I got so much. I was seeing a call until recently. This is what I mean. It's a load of bullshit. She used to message me on fake accounts to meet up with her.
It just doesn't make sense, right? On if there's a police case, why she would get in a box? Why is she sending all of this proof and evidence against you, supposedly, and then messaging to a bunch of random people? Who's beeping? Is that you?
No, it's not me.
And then why is she sending it to random people? And again, people you don't like. I know MT messaged you. I'm not saying any different, but none of it makes sense.
It's just annoying.
Hold on, stay there.
It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. Even yesterday, I was just like, fuck.
Guys, he's not crying. Get a grip. I'll block you. Say that again.
We also, you had because of it that out before you said it.
Absolutely.
You love it, don't you?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Pool's got bunda. Go on, carry on.
It's like it's all a game to them. Like, I'm not being funny. They keep saying, "Oh, I'll give a shit about her. I'll give a shit about them." Why are you talking about it when she's told you?
Mods,
She can't talk about it.
put people in the box, but only people that Alex knows. I've got to go and take the dog downstairs for a piss.
But Frankie, the thing is, people are literally telling them, right, like not to speak about it and that, and I'll speak, and I'm struggling here not to say things when I don't want to. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about Steph, because if they did, why is he out in private messages between him and Steph? It's weird. It's not normal behaviour.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Frankie, come on, bro.
What's he said? I ain't seen it. Can't see him. He's just said different stories. I don't know. Have I missed something now? Don't know. Alex is not normal. Her message, that's up to her. And I can't tell her who she should and shouldn't be messaging. You know what I mean? And the only reason stories are different is just because, like I said, certain things I just don't want to tell certain people my private life. That was all. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them. Like, it's only certain people that I feel deserve to know, like you know, Franco. And, you know, it's just weird. Ricky is a mate, stop that. It's just frustrating. It's like, I didn't know this, Alex. Didn't know what, Frankie? What, mate? I don't even know what you mean. What you on about? Didn't know what? What part? Because I haven't listened to this. I've just been shared the live. All I've heard is Paul's talking about the situation. Can you speak to me, Sunshine? You can speak to me if you want.
Hello, Alex. Hello, Corey.
Hello, love.
I'm not a big fan of yours, Alex, but I do feel in your defence that people are making something out, making it massive.
Just leave Frankie alone in the chat, please. I
feel like people are making it massive, and I'm actually feeling your struggle, if you get me, because you can't say what you want to say.
It's just really annoying because, like I said, there's so much I can say and play, but all these are running around, and do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I actually get you. I do get you. The fact that Steph come on today and said I'll say it in my own time, you know, that's not helping anybody, and that's making people think even more sinister things of you. You might have been verbally abusive.
I wasn't, no. I wasn't
that's fair. That's fair enough.
Verbally abusive either.
You might. It might be that you've turned up and it's unwanted attention.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because you're wanting to work things out, and when you're wanting to work things out, I for one, like nobody. When you're in love with somebody, you don't just walk away, right? If there's something between you both, which you obviously have had, and obviously you've had your other things happen.
Is she another fucking stalker?
You're not just going to walk away. That's not real. That's not realistic.
That is fucking real. Is she another stalker? What do you mean? Is she another fucking stalker? You don't just walk away. Well, what do you do?
What the fuck? If someone says, I don't want to be with you anymore, leave me alone, I don't love you, what are you doing? Is Sunshine another fucking stalker? You fucking leave him alone. What the fuck? You have no choice in the matter. And you could still be madly in love with the person, but they just don't love you anymore. Things change, time goes by, whatever, you don't get along, whatever the fuck it is. You have to accept it and you have to move on. And like I said, yeah, you're going to have your grieving of the relationship, missing the phone calls, the text messages, the fucking going out, whatever. But again, you're not going to go and stalk the fucking person. Sunshine, fuck, what's wrong with you? You just have to accept it and move on. The fuck? Are these people all fucking weird? Like, yeah, you might have a moment maybe when you had a couple of drinks or something and you might text them or something, they'll tell you to fuck off. But, I mean, ending a relationship, you grieve the fucking relationship, then the anger part sets in, and then you fucking move on. It's fucking life. Again, I don't get these people. You know, it just doesn't end like, well, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, you just want to prolong? If you don't get along this month, you're not getting along next month either. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't fucking know. If I don't want to be with you, I don't want to fucking be with you. There's nothing you're going to say to make me want to stay with you. You're just going to piss me off even more the more you bother me. Exactly. One done, on to the next. Or just spend time by yourself. Fucking heal yourself first. Fucking what the fuck? The Sunshine fucking wow. Sorry, go on.
Answers to questions. You're going to want to try and get back with her. You're going to want to tell her you love her, and your way of doing that is pulling up, right? So.
Oh, okay. So hold on.
I totally get you, Alex.
If you love someone, you know, just pull up. Just pull up. Just, you know, go to their house. Fucking do whatever. According to Sunshine, because, you know, you love them. That's obsession, Sunshine. That's not normal behavior from fucking people. You don't just fucking go and fucking torment people or freak people out or scare the shit out of them to the point that, you know, they have to get the police involved. That's obsession. That's stalking. That's harassment. What the fuck? Are these people all fucked up? What? Oh my God. Look, just, I don't know. I want to skip it and I don't. It's late and it looks like it's a long clip. So do you want to just end and then play the rest? Tomorrow's the Come Dine With Me too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, you know, maybe we come on earlier. If I get home earlier, we'll come on early.
It's going to be Come Dine With Me all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't they go shopping first and then they get their meal ready? Do they cook tomorrow?
I guess so.
Finish the clip? All right, how long is this one? It's a long clip, apparently.
Yeah, there's probably about another 10 minutes left.
All right, play this one then.
Having comments on it and having their point of views on it is making you sound like you should be doing, you know, a 10-year sentence, and it's out of order.
Terry.
Sometimes the closure is saying...
No, she's not outing anything.
Closure done.
Yeah, I know it is.
I understand that, right? That's
I know.
Just a fucking softy, Alex. That's all.
yeah.
That's it. It's just a guy.
But again, I'm not going to sit here, Alex, and say that you're innocent of everything, because I did know about the non-molestation order is not given because of nothing. So all of it, right? Because obviously
Well, he just got in the box and said he had it.
You've got everything that Canadian Angie is saying.
He just got in the box earlier, right? And said he had the non-molestation order, or did I hear that wrong?
He's saying that he didn't know that there was that at first, unless you've been sent it since.
Maybe, yeah. All right, sorry, go on, probably.
You've got everything that Pern is saying, and then everything that
The phone's dying. Hello. Oh my God, I feel so fucking mentally fucking tired. It's your battery dying.
evidence, facts, whatever the fuck she's sending to people. Why is she sending them to a bunch of people that don't like you? It doesn't make sense.
And she told me, this is what I mean, I'm not clued up to all this, right, but when I was with her, right, she said to me that the police said to her, it's probably best for you to get this number. She never asked, requested it. The police said to her, you know what, we'll put it forward and that, you'll have to sign it and that, just to cover yourself. So then obviously if he turns up and that, she said, because something to do with, police only have certain restrictions when on bail, but if you had a non-molestation order set in, that means then obviously if he does turn up, then it's a serious matter. You know what I mean? But she told me she didn't want it.
Yeah, I believe that. So really, she was coerced by the police to do it.
Boy, shut up, sunshine.
Oh my god! So it's not Alex doing the coercive control; it's the police.
Yeah, it was the cops. It was all the police.
You can see why she was like one of delusive stooges.
No,
you don't know what I mean. She's been talked into it. That's what I'm saying.
you can't say that either. You wasn't there.
No, but that's what I was told. I wasn't there either, but that's the only thing that I was told.
No, that's what I'm trying to get. He said that, not me.
You can't say that.
Could be, Lou.
Prove it though.
But if you can prove that's a different kettle of fish, but we all can't sit here and talk about that. I just think with how she's gone around it, and again, I'm not going to speak about it, I'm not even going to mention your name, I haven't even mentioned your name once, out of respect, because you asked me not to. But with this being a thing now, it's just, why would you go to people that don't like you? It doesn't make sense to me. If you don't want this to be discussed or be spoken about, then why has she gone to people that don't like you, Alex? MT, CA. I'm not saying she didn't like you. She did at one point, which even more confuses me even more. But all of these people, and she's only ever messaged me once, and I'll pull it up now. Hold on. I don't want to name again, Alex. Don't tell me the name. Actually, what's the name again?
It's probably because Alex has brought it to the app, Corey.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was wrong for bringing it to you. You know what I mean? But I was at the time I was mega heartbroken. I just thought,
So you're mega heartbroken and you bring it to the fucking app. Hold on a minute. So he's mega heartbroken and he brings to the app that he was arrested by the police and they went through his phone. Does that make sense to anyone? Because I'm not seeing the fucking where that would add up. So I'm completely heartbroken. So if I was completely heartbroken and I was going to bring it to the app, I would be like, yeah, guys, I'm just going through a bad breakup and I'm just really upset. And I just came live to, get my mind off it. And, let's anybody want to come in the boxes? Let's talk, right? No, he came. I can't. So he's devastated, just devastated. So what he did was he came live. Hey guys, was arrested, got arrested by the police. They took my phone. Don't worry guys, it's nothing. You just have to laugh at, he contradicts him. So he doesn't even make sense. At least if you're telling a story that you're making up, at least try to make it make sense. Fucking fuck. That's crazy. Why would you know what? For me, he brought it to the app for attention. I don't think he thought through what this was actually going to turn into. So he says shit for attention. He craves the attention on his platform. That's a fact. He brought it again. No one was talking about it anymore. And he brought her up again a couple of days ago. And for no reason, she put something in her story about karma. She didn't say Alex did this, and she didn't. So it was like a karma thing. And then he went off the rails and started talking about her again. So each time, he's the one who's started the conversation. So I don't know why he gets and starts saying, oh, you're twisting this and you're saying that and this is wrong and you're lying. And even when he was in the box there, he said he went to her house 2 times. When he did his little fake crying stint, he admitted it was 3-4 times. So you can't believe a fucking word that he says. And again, like I said, let him get through his June 30th fucking bail conditions, whatever the fuck he's got to do, and then see what happens from there. And then she has more than, again, the conditions are on him. She can go and talk about it today if she wanted to.
She's got no conditions on her. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. But she hasn't. She never came to the app. The conditions are on him, which he's broken already. She's never said a fucking word. So he's brought it all on himself. At the end of the day, would it have eventually, even if he wouldn't have said anything, would somebody have leaked something and brought it to the app? Yeah, 100%. 100% something like that. And I think it needed to have been brought. Because there's stuff you guys probably are going to hear that's going to be like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Just like stuff I heard tonight that just fucking, oh my God. It's just fucking nuts. And he can say, oh yeah, again, the messaging, the this, the that, to me is not the important part. The important part is what you did, what you kept fucking doing, that you got an emergency non-molestation order on you for a reason. You lied that the cops were also nonchalantly telling you that, oh, you can come to the station whenever you want. No, you got arrested at your house, handcuffed, arrested, gone by. You were put on bail, and now you have to go respond to that on the 30th of June. And the non-molestation order clearly states restrictions on you that are pretty fucking, I would say, whatever. Anyways, they're pretty strict. So you know that it's not something that was taken lightly, and it was administered by a court. Because on fucking just that little part, and again, I'm not revealing any fucking, oh my God, but it says, as ordered by the court, including serving evidence on the applicant. Then it goes on to say the respondent must not send to the applicant or make to the applicant any threatening or abusive letters, telephone calls, text messages, or emails, and must not make any postings to social network sites that contain threats towards applicant or contain any abusive or derogatory comments about the applicant, and must encourage, sorry, it's really small, can't fucking read it, and must not instruct, encourage, or in any way suggest that any other person should do so. The respondent must not damage, attempt to damage, or threaten to damage. That's on your fucking non-molestation. And at the very top, it clearly says, as ordered by the court. I assume that would mean to me that, it was ordered by a fucking judge, the court. Here, that's what it would mean. So it was ordered by the fucking court. All right? Stop fucking lying. Sorry, go on.
Getting twisted. Like, I ain't taking away her feelings and that.
She feels a type of way.
So she messaged me after. Do you know when I spoke about it, Alex? Well, I touched on it briefly. And anyway, she put up a video and she said, I don't want people speaking on it. So I think I loved it or something. I don't even think I commented on it. I think I just liked it. And then she messaged me on the 23rd of April at 23 p.m. going, thank you for the acknowledgement of my video. It's a legal matter and it can't be discussed any further. So thank you. Now, if that's the case, then why is she having discussions with MT? Granted, he did message her first, mind. But why is she messaging MT? Why the fuck are you asking me a question I don't know the answer to?
But why is he messaging her?
Go and ask him. Get in Pearl's box and ask him.
Did MT message her? Did she message MT?
You'll know full why.
I think they said that she messaged them too.
Yeah. All right.
And you know the mad
He
thing about
messaged
it
her?
as well.
But why is she messaging other people if she's still meeting up with you? If she's still doing whatever she's doing with you and all that crap, I'm not getting involved. I don't want to know. But if she's still doing all of that crap, like you said on your post when you said you met her 3 times or the 3 months you had met her or whatever, and you've got photos of it. So if she's still meeting you and stuff, then why is she messaging people going, I've got all this proof. I've CCTV, I've this, I've that. Alex, you're either being set up, mate, or I've got this massively wrong. One of the two.
So, Alex, you're telling me that after these messages, she still met you?
Many times, 2 months past.
Wow. Alex, do you know what? Let them I'm telling you now, don't talk about it anymore. Honestly, Alex, don't. And I'd keep well away, right? If you're telling the truth, right? Because I don't know you from Adam, but if you're telling the truth, keep well away. Don't talk about her anymore. It'll all die down. The more you keep jumping in boxes, the more they'll talk. Just let it die down, Doc. And if people invite you in boxes, don't go in them.
I'm telling you now, you need to keep yourself safe if you're telling the truth, yeah? You need to keep yourself safe, because if she's putting all this out there and then still meeting you, this is some sort of gameplay. If that's what's happening, yeah?
It's weird.
So, yeah. So if I was you, Alex, I've been in a similar experience.
Sunshine, I told you about this before. You do not overshare on this app.
Wait, Hans. Just
Yeah,
not
no, I'm
chatting
not
shit.
going to. But what I'm
She
saying
messaged
is,
me. The message she
shit.
gets before.
Hold on,
the message
Sunshine.
that's there underneath. So stop lying, because Corey's saying that I messaged her. I didn't.
That's because the
no,
screenshot you
that's what we thought.
Right, Sunshine, I'm going to drop you. That's because the screenshot that he showed on Pearl's Live was just where it says message request accepted. We didn't see the message before, so she did message him. She messaged him saying, "Thank you, MT. I saw the clip on the FYP calling her all out. Thank you." See? And then she's meeting you, and then she's fucking sending everything to everyone. Doesn't make sense, mate.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like I said, I want to take away her feelings, of course, now. But look, it's hard for me to say this, but it was only 10 days ago. No, it was 2 weeks ago, I'd say. She told me that she because obviously we was meeting up. She told me that she'd phoned up. She's got it thrown out. That when I go to answer bail, they'll say to me that it's no longer inactive. She's basically wanted squashed. So I don't even know what to believe anymore. I ain't even gonna lie. She told me she dropped it, so I thought nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Julia,
funny
you're really starting to fucking piss me off, you are. Get out of my chat. Get out. Out.
Yeah, I did break it. I got arrested for it, rearrested for it, and then released again. Because they said to me, because of the conversation that, between me and her wanting to meet me and all that stuff and blah-de-blah-de-blah, that's why I was released.
Hold on a minute. He was rearrested, but he's okay. So he just said that she was going to drop the charges on him and that she was calling to meet up with him and told him she was going to drop the charges. Yet he said he was rearrested for wanting to meet up with her. But if she was the one who initiated the meetup, why would they rearrest you?
Well, he said he got rearrested for breaking it, so he must have gone to a house without asking.
All right, yeah, okay.
God knows.
You know what I mean? There's loads of stuff I can say, but, I don't even want it to get to all this, and it's just draining, mate, honestly. It's not even TikTok, it's my own fucking life,
Yeah, he
mate.
broke his bail conditions.
You know what I mean?
The whole thing doesn't make sense, I'll be honest with you, from a viewer's perspective. And I've spoken to you, mind, but from a viewer's perspective, none of this makes any fucking sense. None. Zero. But I will stand corrected, and I will say MT was messaged by her first. But we didn't see that original screenshot, otherwise I would have corrected her. But she's messaged MT first. Do you know what I mean? None of it makes any sense.
Yeah, like I said, it's definitely nowhere near Levi and Sophie. Then that was a toxic relationship. I never had a toxic relationship, far from it. Never ever was my relationship toxic. There was never ever one word that was said that was bad. There was never a name calling.
Wait until the 30th. Bill's come to you. That's fine. I come to her. That's fine. She can do what she wants. About what she wants, what she likes, I think I was about to say.
Alex Pearl said she spoke to your ex last night. Yeah, that's fine. She can.
Which ex are we talking about? How many fucking exes have you got?
No, she's on about Steph, innit?
You call me a
She doesn't even like fucking Pearl, so I understand that. That's nice. Leave him to it, innit?
When is the 30th, Al?
It's Tuesday. And like I said, if I go there and whatever happens, that just means I was lied to.
If we don't see you the evening of the 30th, we can assume that you're locked up, yeah?
I won't be locked up. But like I said, she's told me like a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago or whatever, that she'd phoned up because obviously she was wanting to meet me, keep meeting me. She said that, I never told her to, it had nothing to do with me. I got proof of that. She fucking said that she's dropping it. She doesn't want it to go any longer and She doesn't want it to continue any longer. She didn't want the non-molestation order or none of this. I've got proof of all this. And it's heartbreaking, you know.
But look, mate, whatever the real story is, regardless whether it's your side, her side, or the bit in between, it's going to come out because there's too many people involved now. So I think we just got to wait until the 30th and go from there. I'll be honest with you, because there's so many different fucking stories I'm hearing. I'm getting phone calls from people going, oh, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this. And then obviously I'm not going to bring it to your door, Alex, because quite truthfully, you're either going to tell me the truth or you're going to lie. So I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. I'll just wait until it comes out at the end. And that's the other thing that confused me. Like, even fucking Frankie's, like, you're giving everyone different stories, Alex. Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah,
and this is where I'm just sat here, like...
I agreed with that. Like I just said, like, sometimes, when people ask me, was it this? I go, yeah, it is that, because not everyone deserves to know my business, you know what I mean? That's my problem, that is, to shut people up. I just tell them what they want to hear. And that's my fault, that is. It's sometimes easier just to shut people down and actually just open up to people, because you know this app as well as me. You open up to people on this app and they'll use it against you. You know what I mean?
You brought it to the app,
That's
though.
my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
He brought it to the app.
But it's hard, man.
Just put in the big box.
Alex has released a statement, by the way. Last time I'm going to speak on this.
Okay, it's repeating now. Is that it for that then?
Yeah, there's another 22-minute part 2.
All right, let's watch a little bit of this then.
Molly's a non-mol. Like, can we just stop? Just stop. Like, this man...
The blaster is literally sitting on a throne of lies. Like, look about how many times she's outed people, do you know what I mean? And outed, I use that term loosely. The woman's got a screw loose. Do you know what I mean? She's absolutely crazy.
I've showed you the message. The message is there clearly, clear as day. She went
Lily,
with
why don't
police
you
and she
shut the
got
fuck
an
up, you
emergency
stupid
non-molestation order as well. So there's no two ways about it. She said it's a serious matter. I think it's a serious matter. I believe the victim. That's why I never spoke on it when she originally came to me. Alex decided to speak on it, so that's why I on it. So he said that he's basically came to the app and told everyone. That's why everyone else is currently discussing it. End of.
Exactly. And I believe the victim as well.
I'm jumping down. I'm just saying, look at Angel ain't shit stirring on out like that.
What time you going live tomorrow, Blaston?
I'll be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
She's not going live anymore.
Corey's about.
AM or PM?
Hopefully.
She put out that thing. She's not going live anymore, right? You showed it. She said she's going to respect the relation. There was stuff said about Steph, whatever. She's not going to say anything
but
right now.
She was going live to out Cody, wasn't she?
But she said that in that conversation, it included stuff about Steph, and she's not going to put out, if I understood correctly.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sorry, go on.
It ain't going to be PM, it'll be
Never.
Oh, she's taking Miss Red spot.
later.
Bye, Blaster, bye.
Bye.
There you go. Everybody go to Blasters in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, everyone go to Blasters in the morning at 10 o'clock.
We believe the victims around here. We believe the victims around here, not the perpetrators, okay?
You can't win, though. MT was...
Are you going to come online as well? No?
Tony 1,000,000%. And
I don't need to come on live because I got nothing to hide. I said to Alex, where's all the proof? And Alex said, the Blasters had everything. I then called the Blaster and asked her, and I said to the Blaster, his story does not add up. There is not one single thing in that call recording that's going to turn around and say that I want to take down Alex and I want the crypt. You're fucking deluded. Absolutely deluded. I wouldn't say it because I don't need them. They don't need me. I've said it on the app. Exactly, I've said it on the app before. Thank you, Zeevdoll. Fucking idiot.
I have XYZ about a creator, and then to tell you that there's a...
When you've been meeting someone with someone recently, and she's telling you that you're their soulmate and all that,
Yeah, and then the next second, she's sending stuff over to people that really don't like you.
Yeah,
Look, Alex, I'm not going to make this a massive thing on you. But whatever you have done, regardless whether it's right or wrong, or regardless what she has done, right or wrong, I don't think we're actually going to know the outcome until you turn up to answer bail. And if it is a situation where you sends him to Wandsworth. In Wandsworth, a women's prison. Isn't that where Pearl went? Sorry, I know she's got to so.
The one thing, like I said, the one thing I don't get, it was only recently she's telling me that, she's dropped it, she's dropped the charge, but Canadian Andy said that she hasn't dropped it. So I've either been lied to and set up like she wanted to keep meeting me on the risk of me being arrested again. That doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I've got receipts for this. I just don't want to out all private messages or voice notes or anything like this.
Guys, I was joking. I don't know about the prisons in the UK, all right? Wandsworth is men's. Well, I'm sorry. Pearl did not go to Wandsworth because she is not a man. I apologise profusely.
It's just, I won't get you out. It's like I said, there's been no violence, no threats, no nothing. I don't know, man.
At the end of the day, well, whatever it is, it's going to come up. It's going to come up. And regardless whether that clears you or it makes you look like the biggest, baddest prick on the app, you're going to have to deal with the repercussions of your actions either way. And then people who have made you out to be the biggest prick on the app, then again, they'll have to make their apologies, regardless whether they will or not. So the truth will always prevail. And unfortunately, you're at that stalemate now, Alex, where people are choosing their sides. They're either making you guilty before you're found guilty, or they're finding you innocent even though you haven't been proven innocent. Everyone's just kind of sat here thinking, what the fuck's going on? Because we've heard stories, I've heard stories, you've told me stories. I've never spoken to Steph, so I've never heard a story from her. So everyone's a bit kerfuffled. And because so many people want to know the truth, because they want to call you a wrong and if you're a wrong, but they want you to prove your innocence if you're innocent, do you know what I mean? So everyone's just desperate to get it all out.
Yeah, me, I'm not a wrong un. Do you know
I know you're not a wrong. Well, I hope you're not a wrong un. Let me put it that way.
No, I'm not. All I am is guilty of being in love with her, right? And this is it, being in love with her and wanting answers of why the breakdown in the relationship. And the thing is, what people don't understand is people saying, but when she said she didn't want you to contact her, you should have listened to her. But we've been through this many times in our relationship for over the 12 months where she'd say to me, you know what, I just don't want to speak to you again. And all of a sudden then we're speaking again. It was normal. It felt normal, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I was going out my way and stuff. It was literally normal. Over 12 months we'll have fallouts. And like I said, the one fallout was literally me saying to her, I'll stop going on, you're doing my editing. And it was like, oh, I'm doing your editing, I'm on blocked for a week. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It wasn't even that toxic. So it's just, honestly...
Alex, fucking hell. Frankie, stop threatening Briggy.
Uppercut.
Oi.
Oh yeah, that's probably the wrong thing for me to say at this point in time.
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to surrender to Baylor and go, oh yeah, I just said uppercut.
Just no one record it, guys.
I think so. I don't know how long it was.
Sorry, fucking hell.
Anyway, right, well, that's we're continuing every chat. Frankie, stop it. Isn't a non-molestation order really hard to get? I don't know.
Not at all.
I don't know. I've never had one.
It's on the terror tonight. Anyway. But yeah, I jumped down. Nice one.
All right, mate.
All
right, ta-ra, bad. No, it's not. Look, again, guys, we can sit here and hypothesate all day, regardless whether he's guilty or innocent. None of us are going to know until the end. So that's all you've got to do is wait and see. I know it sounds harsh, right? But that you've got to wait and see. I've been provided not one single proof of evidence, right? Everyone calls me everything on this app. I've been called a pred. I messaged 17-year-olds the lot. Nobody's provided fucking shit. And I've been judged before evidence have even been given, right? So you've got to wait. Unfortunately, you have to wait. Same as all of us. We all have to wait. And then hopefully the truth will come out in the end. But until that moment, we're all sat on the fence. None of us have a fucking idea what's going on. I like your top. Thank you, Gomez. None of us have a fucking clue what's going on, I'll be honest with you. Not one of us have a clue. But if he is hiding anything, the way that this app works, it will be outed. And vice versa if she is too. And rightfully so, because it involves a lot of people. It is what it is.
Has just said Perlad has to go in front of a judge with lots of evidence. The doesn't sound like it's hard.
Why is Corey making out we're all thick? Well, let's have a look at you, my love. Let's have a look at you with your greyed out heart, me satin pills, Jack. Oh, God, yeah. You've definitely licked a few in your time, haven't you? Fact Freak has made a video he's mad, and I care because of what? Mad about what?
You don't get them easy.
Mad about what?
You don't get them easy.
Oh, Pearly, come to me, come to you, love.
We weren't watching, you know, when you were saying that.
Oh, Pearly, come to me, come to you, love.
I'm not come to you, Babs. I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Nothing going on in mine. Nothing going on in mine at all. What you say? Nothing going on in mine at all.
Corey, are you listening?
Yeah, now I am. Go on.
Corey, are you listening?
Yeah, now I am. Go on.
So, a non-molestation order has to go in front of a judge, but there has to be a lot of evidence for a judge to hand that non-molestation order over, like to act on it. So they're very hard to get. So when he said, or whoever said they're easy to get, I promise you they're not.
What's he doing?
I'd like to clarify, Angel, over there, you know, Blaster's little bum chum. Angel, I haven't seen everything, and I don't know everything, right? So you can fuck off and fucking weirdo. Hello, Bet. I got a quick question, Bet. That was aggressive. I am aggressive.
Lily Sweet.
You bastard! Leave Angel alone, you fat little fucker! You bastard!
Oh, hello, you drunken mess!
I'll leak everything else. I'll leak everything else.
Go on and leak it.
I will leak everything else. You
Leak
said
it
on
all.
that fucking phone call.
Leak it all.
Leak everything. Go on.
Leak it all, Blaster.
Push me to leak everything.
Yeah, but I plan on doing it. Blaster, it's hilarious. If you thought for 1 single second that I trusted a single word that come out of your mouth, you are deluded. And that's why I told Alex to step away from you massively. But yes, by all means, play it, because you're not the only one to record anything.
Oh, what's it?
By all means, play it.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Everyone, tune in. Everyone, tune in tomorrow, because I'll play the call. I'll play the call that you said.
Tune in.
Tune in tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah, whatever. You'll be by then, love. Go and drink yourself to absolute smithereens.
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Go and drink yourself to absolute smithereens.
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Go and drink yourself to... Oh, there you go. She had to get a quick promo in at 10 o'clock, didn't she? Mad Mary's on one.
Angel. I'm sure Corey was on the call saying that I've sent everything to my police dad, and he said it's serious. You can't get when it's serious. Has to be.
The evidence that is provided, which is given the non-molestation order, mentioned no DV. None. Play it now. Don't tell me what to do, mate. You'll never tell me what to do. That's a restraining order. Non-molestations are different. I love love the way, right, the blaster had to jump in there quickly and go, I've recorded it. We knew. Well, we knew you were recording, love. I ain't dumb. Recorded it. We knew. Well, we knew you were recording, love. I ain't dumb. Recorded it. Oh, God. She's come to and us. I ain't dumb. Recorded it.
Hey, there, Bambi. Bambi, what are you on about? Just take a step back. Cutie, can you turn him off a minute, please? Thanks. Bambi, what are you on about? Angel needs to take a step back. Do you want to get back up?
Hello,
Delulu.
Yeah. Can I just explain these
Hold on.
Corey rang me asking, basically turned round and said he'd been on a phone call with Alex. Alex had gave him permission to ring me so I could send him everything.
That's
and he wanted to more or less take Alex down.
Never said
his
that.
Community, what Alex was about.
Never said that.
And now he's sitting on live going he doesn't know anything.
Play the call recording then.
You're a sly little slimy fucker, that's what you are.
I don't need Alex's community, love.
And then you've got a cheek to turn round and said you told Alex to take a step away from me. Are you daft?
Because you're a slimy snake.
Step away from you because you're a sly bastard.
Ah, bastard.
What the fuck? I'll play the call tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, yeah. We'll have to wait until tomorrow.
There you bastard.
Thanks.
No surprise. Wait until tomorrow.
Wow.
No
See what I'm
surprise.
saying? There's something more to what... Listen, there's been all kinds going on in the background. I don't care what anybody says.
Never once did I say, out of my mouth, I want to take Alex down. Never once.
I think Alex has fetched something to the app.
She don't want to play it now because that's not what it says. She wants to play it tomorrow so then she can have all the views tomorrow when she comes back. She's fucking embarrassment, mate. Absolute embarrassment, and she knows it. Go on, Delulu.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Pearl's wrong. A non-molestation order is easy to get. They give them out like Smarties. You don't actually need evidence. Your evidence is a statement. So when you give a statement, that is your evidence, unless the other person, what's that word, counterclaims it, whatever that word is, and disagrees with it. If they don't disagree with it, then it just goes on no evidence, no nothing. So remember, guys, the non-molestation is your statement. Now, if that person counterclaims it, says, no, it's wrong, that's when you need the evidence. Then they give them out like bloody Smarties. All right. That's all I want to say, Corey.
All right, love.
And yes, I am right. I'm always right, guys. Bye.
Something like that.
Boom.
Who?
I'm telling you,
I don't.
something going on.
Something not right at all. I don't know what it is.
Make sure you all tune in to the Blasters Live at 10 a.m, right, guys? Because she's going to release a call recording of me where I was doubting Alex's story because Alex told me one thing and then told the Blaster another. Okay? Make sure you tune in.
Yeah, there's my opinion. Beth came on live earlier and asked everybody
You okay, Nanny Lynn?
about it. So why is nobody respecting what Steph asked?
Nanny Lynn's phone fell on her
Steph
face.
asked, can everybody please stop?
Is your phone okay, Nanny?
Oh my God, you're so mean.
What?
Apparently, loads and loads and loads of evidence. So why haven't she done it? So why hasn't she outed it all? She's full of shit, mate. Everything the fucking woman chats about is fucking shit.
We want big sweat fetched it to the app.
Yeah,
so now give everybody the chance to speak on everything. His own self, like he speaks on everything belonging to us when it comes to the fucking app.
Well, can I just quickly say something before I drop down? So, a non-malt is quite... Hold on, because I'm going to drop down. A non-malt is easy to get. However, it still has to be signed off by a judge in a family court.
But there has to be evidence before a judge will hand one over.
Facts. So you can't. They don't just give them out like Smarties. There needs to be evidence. There needs to be a statement. A
Thank
witness
you. That's what I'm saying. So it's not
and
easy to get them.
Yeah,
If there's no evidence there, they're not going to hand one over
There has to be hard evidence.
That's what I mean. So
I
they don't
warned you,
just,
Alex.
Like give them out willy nilly because you can't go get one out for your next door neighbour. It has to be signed by a family court judge and everything. So
Yeah,
shut the fuck up
exactly.
and use pissy knickered slag. I've had enough of you watering down a man who's got a non-mol. If there was any other fucking man on this app who's getting a non-mol against a woman, we'd all be thinking he's a fucking wrong'un. But
Yeah.
because it's Alex, you've got his tongue right up his ass. You stupid fucking cunts. Anyway.
Oh,
Okie dokie, bye, babs. So there you go. Listen, it's
Pisses me off how people go hard on here with people that don't even know it's an app. People on real life.
But even still, he fetched his real life bamf to the platform. So now he's given everybody the God-given right to have the opinions on. But what he's also doing now is calling everybody else out, calling them liars. Like he's basically calling Sia a liar. He's calling Steph a liar.
So effectively, getting a non-molestation order is relatively easy, but only if you have clear evidence of abuse, such as photographic or text screenshots to provide to the family court. Without significant proof, applications usually fail.
But what had happened, none of us would have been any.
Oh, in comes the blaster again.
And listen, sorry, MT, how would a neighbour know to phone the police if nothing had gone on before it? My fucking neighbour wouldn't know. If MT pulled up a mind to say, ring the police on him. What the fuck? There's lies everywhere. Sorry.
Where's Bambi gone again? I jumped in the box to ask her why. She said to Angel to step away.
Bambi, get back here.
Step away.
MT, sorry, what were you saying there? But
No, go let it chance. Wait,
No, I'm just saying, why would...
Sorry, MT.
It's alright.
Sorry, MT.
It's because why would a neighbour know what has gone on
Have you ever heard of nosy neighbours?
if there's been no carry on? My neighbour wouldn't phone the police because they wouldn't fucking know. So why is he saying the neighbours phoned the police?
I've said it's not TV, yeah, I know.
There's Banff.
Right, Bambi?
I'm back. I think she's shit stirring, basically.
No, she's not at Bambi. Corey just literally turned around and told her I dropped dead.
I did, and I stand with it.
Yeah, that. I didn't hear that. I'm thinking about you. And I'll say what I want to say. I'll say what I want to say, you know, and you'll say what you want to say too.
You two are super duper involved in every single thing you tried to do over Sophie Bailey, lol, failed. And then you keep everything on your shitty little WhatsApp chats, both of you together, all because of what? All because of what? You literally said,
I was gonna say, is it
clear
you,
Alex
Bambi?
as innocent when I called
I was
you.
gonna say, is it our Bambi?
So why are you sitting on it? Because you're secretly planning on doing stuff with it. You fucking know it as well as me. That's why I can't trust you, and you were on fire, love.
In a little bit, I do.
Before you just carry on, so an interim non-molestation still needs to be given by a judge as well. If they deem that something needs to be put in place to gather evidence to get a full non-molestation order. So it still needs to go through a judge to get an interim non-molestation as well. So please, can we just, a non-mol is a non-mol. Like, can we just stop? Just stop. Like, this man.
The blaster is literally sitting on a throne of lies. Like, look about how many times she's outed people, do you know what I mean? And outed, I use that term loosely. The woman's got a screw loose. Do you know what I mean? She's absolutely crazy.
I've showed you the message. The message is there clearly, clear as day. She went
Lily,
to
what
police
it
and
is,
she
shut the
got
fuck
an
up, you
emergency
stupid
non-molestation order as well. So there's no two ways about it. She said it's a serious matter. I think it's a serious matter. I believe the victim. That's why I never spoke on it when she originally came to me. Alex decided to speak on it, so he. That's why I on it. So he said that he's basically came to the app and told everyone. That's why everyone else is currently
Oh, sorry.
I was responding to Nanny Lynn.
discussing it. End up.
Exactly.
And I believe the
Right,
victim as well.
I'm jumping down. I'm just saying, look at Angel in shit stirring on out like that.
What time you going live tomorrow, Blaster?
I'll be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, there you go.
I'll show you what Corey's about.
AM or PM?
It ain't going to be PM, it'll be
Never know.
Oh, she's taking Miss Red spot.
later.
Bye, Blaster. Bye.
Bye,
So
bye.
there you go. Everybody go to Blasters in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, everyone go to Blasters in the morning at 10 o'clock.
We believe the victims around here. We believe the victims around here, not the
I
perpetrators.
think it's
okay?
replaying, is
You
it?
can't win though. And
No, it's at the end, but
Okay.
well, that was it.
So yeah, I don't think the Blaster's going live tomorrow. Can you pull up her post again? And then we'll go. Oh. Oh. I haven't heard anyone complain of the heat today in the chat. Is it still hot there? No one's complaining they're melting.
It's a bit curious.
It'll be 6. I think 10 o'clock your time is 6 a.m. No,
5.
5 a.m. my time. No one's complained about the heat in the chat. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Holy shit, it's almost 5 a.m. there, isn't it?
Yeah. It says,
Still muggy and sweaty. Sorry.
you think I'm silly? I'm 2 steps ahead. It's come dine with me tomorrow, and certain people are trying to steal the limelight. Corey, you are one sly, slippery fucker. You know you were trying to cancel Alex when you called me. Your exact words are, what are we going to do about Alex, Blaster? That call includes sensitive information regarding Steph's and Alex's relationship, which is an active case. It's fucked up that it was brought to the app to begin with, and it's fucked up that you, as a so-called friend to Alex, you wanted to out everything. Again, your exact words, I want to protect the women in my community. I have Crypt members supporting me, and they should know exactly who they're supporting. Yet you blatantly lied today and said you knew nothing about it. You said you sent the court documents to your dad and said Alex had to have done something serious to have an emergency non-moral issue. Not the first time and certainly won't be the last time you lied, just saying. I will sit on these calls for now, yeah.
You're not outing nothing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, which respectfully so she shouldn't do if it's got stuff that involves Steph and the other one. But I guess on the 30th we'll know what happens, and then she can fucking out the phone call. I guess. Anyways, Ricochet, thank you for the FYP.
You're welcome.
Guys, thank you for the tapped shares, the gifts, the reposts. Thank you for hanging in.